What's good, everybody? This is Ryan Johnson with MoneyBass.com. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, guys. Today has been a great one. What is this? Day 3. We've been following along with the Bassmaster Elites out there at Lake Fork. And you know, I've been kind of rooting for my partner, Ben Milliken and Kyle Welcher, guys. As you come into the chat, please drop a 1. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. We're going to dive right into this. We're going to dive right into it, guys. Let me show you something real quick. Oh, yeah, that is the leaderboard. Scroll down just a little bit. Look at that top 10. Trey McKinney, Tyler Rivet. Where's our partner Ben Milliken sitting at? Oh, yeah, sitting right there in 12th place. Oh, yeah, he's been making some moves, guys. He's been making some moves. So, like I said, we're going to get right into it this evening. Well, actually, it's not evening. This is not my regular time, guys. Normally, each week, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, we get together, talk a little bit about some fishing, about some hot topics. Sometimes I'm out there on the water, lake, live, catching fish for you guys and showing you what is going on with these new Humminbird Mega Live systems. If you don't know, I run Humminbird. But my subscribers, my followers, people on the channel, they are running Garmin, Lowrance Live Scope, Lowrance Live Scope, Lowrance Active Target, Garmin Live Scope. So we're all here, one big happy family, guys, out here trying to have some fun with this fishing thing and making the best that we can out on the water. So I have pulled up the leaderboard. But before we get into that, let me just check on the Facebook crew. Just want to make sure everybody is up and running. And I see we have big shout out to Darren Pearson. What is going on? He has hit me with that 1 to let me know that everything is looking good and sounding good on here. Let me just double check the Facebook crew real quick. See how you guys are looking over here. All right, let's see. Just bear with me. This is a live show. We are live and in action. These guys are currently out there on Lake Fork, putting in work, trying to catch some of those big fish and get them to the boat. So, I mean, that's pretty much what this is going to be about. Just one of those pop-up live streams like we did yesterday and the day before yesterday. Just getting in here, having some fun with it. So we'll be going over this leaderboard, and maybe you guys are following along with the live action over at bassmaster.com. So I know some of you guys are running a split screen, listening a little bit to this, getting active in the comments. And hold on 1 second. Just wanted to double check the Facebook crew. All right, there we go. Big shout out to the Facebook crew. You guys are live and in action over there. And one more thing I have to check out over here. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so everybody is up and running. Let's see who else we have checking in. We have Jim. What is going on, Jim? Jim was in here yesterday, had a few good comments to say. Let's see. He says, "Hi, I got an email that something gifted me. Let me see. A month membership. So whoever did that, thanks so much." Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. That was CT, guys. Big shout out to CT. He was actually, wait a minute. That was not CT, but CT, Cerebral Tackle, has been known for gifting memberships, guys. But yesterday, that was 10 plus sounds. You guys may have seen him. He was one of the viewers, stopped in to check out to see what was going on over here on this fishing side of things. And let me just pull this back up just for anybody that is wondering, just tuning in. We will be following this leaderboard and watching some of this live action that is taking place on the lake. So for me, I have a split screen, guys. So I'm going to be keeping up with that. And of course, we're going to be on here rooting for our favorite anglers. So as you come into the chat, drop your favorite angler's name in the chat. We'll check out his stats and things like that. And of course, like I was saying just a minute ago, this is a very interactive show. I will be going through the comments. We will be putting up polls and kind of gauging the room to see what you guys are thinking out here. And yeah, I see that they're out there bed fishing, guys. So I'm, like I said, I have a split screen. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do too. So as we get into it, I will get some of these polls up here, but wanted to make sure that we have everything up and running first. All right, let me see. We have Lucky checking in. What is going on? Says, good afternoon, all. Oh, yeah, we're about to get into it and have some fun with it again today, guys. But yeah, so this is the leaderboard that we will be checking out. We'll be going through here, pulling up some of your favorite anglers, seeing how they're doing for the day. But let's go ahead and get straight into it as far as seeing where Milliken is currently sitting at. So here he is right here sitting in 13th. No, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Our partner just moved up to 12th place. Oh, yeah, he's been kind of moving around this leaderboard pretty much all throughout the day. But if you remember yesterday, we were like, Where's Milliken at? We couldn't find him. He wasn't really updating anything on the Bass tracker. So I was like, I don't believe it. I don't believe he's out there sitting on goose eggs right now. Okay, he just moved back to 13th. But let's take a look and see what he has caught for the day. So his last catch was at 11:10. Okay, that's been what, about 2 hours ago. Let's see. So he is currently sitting on 15 fish. He has 79 pounds, 12 ounces with a current catch of, what is that, 16? Let's see if I can pull that up, guys. Oh, no, he's back from first place, 16 pounds. Looks like that's 16 pounds, 1 ounce. But here are his catches for today. So he started off with a 2 pound, 7 ounce. Caught that at 8:33. Then he had a 3 pound, 8 ouncer at 9 pound. I mean, at 9:25. Then a 7.7. He's starting to get into some weight. So that was around 10:31. And look at this, guys. Back-to-back catches for him right here. He had a 7 pound, 7 ouncer and followed that right up with a 5.5 at 10:41. Oh, man. He's making some things happen. All right. Then at 11:10 is where he followed it up with that 3 pounder. So he's sitting at 21 pounds, 11 ounces right now. So, like I said, we're going to keep following him to see how he's doing on everything. And of course, my other partner in crime, we have Kyle Welcher. Big shout out to Kyle Welcher out here doing his thing. He is currently sitting in 17th place. But guys, just a little earlier today, I was looking and Milliken was in the top 10. Welcher was in the top 10. They've been kind of going back and forth a little bit, but these are my two guys right here. These are my guys. I'm following them on here, hoping they both make that top 10 cut, guys. So that is what this battle is for today on day 3. Everybody is fighting to get to that top 10 position. So let's see how Kyle Welcher was doing today. So his last catch was at 10:26. And it was a 3 pound, 1 ounce catch. And today, okay, he's sitting pretty nice. Has his 5 fish already with 24 pounds, 8 ounces to the boat. And he started off at 8:15 with a 5 pound, 14 ouncer. Then he had a 2.6, an 8.2. Oh, yeah. That's a nice one right there. A 5.1. Wait a second. There we go. All right. And a 3 pound, 1 ouncer to follow that up. So right now he is looking to get rid of this 2 pound, 6 ouncer to get him a little bit further up into the standings. So he is sitting in 17th place. All right. So let's go ahead and drop that down and take a look right here and see what it takes right now to get into the top 10. The top 10 sitting at 80 pounds. Oh my God. This leaderboard is moving around like crazy. Somebody up here just had a new catch. Let's see who it was. Let's take a look and see, guys. All right, if you look right here, Matty Wong, he is not updating properly because we don't see his last catch, but we do see that he has 21 pounds, 15 ounces right here. All right, I see you guys getting active in the chat. So this is the other thing, guys. As you come into the chat, please hit well, you've already hit the 1, but please hit the like button for me. Let me just check my likes real quick, guys. We got to stay up on those likes. It really does help push the channel out there. Oh, my God. Those likes are looking ugly, guys. Hold on just a second. Let me just explain something to you real quick. So when we are doing these live streams, the likes, they really do make a difference. It kind of pushes the channel out there a little bit and allows more people to be informed that we are up and running because this channel is live. These are live stream, guys. It always builds off of the chat and, of course, those polls that we will be putting up. So the more people we get in here, the more interactions we can have and all that stuff. So it just makes it for a better live stream. So if you could, go ahead and set the hook on that like button. Set the hook on that like button for me, guys. Really, really appreciate that. Let's just see. Let's see if anybody went ahead and just hit like in the chat. Just put like in the chat if you have already hit that like button for me. That's how we'll do it, guys. If you've already hit the like button, put like in the chat. So that way we can gauge the room. How about that? All right, so let me just pull this back up real quick. All right, so this is just to kind of, start us off and see where we are currently at. And then I'll hop right into the chat and see what you guys are talking about in here. All right, there we go. I see like. All right, it is looking good, guys. And also want to give a big shout out to the money team. Really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in. We have guys like Jim. Jim said, yeah, I was gifted a membership. Who done it? Who did it? Who gave me that free membership? Well, okay, look, we're looking kind of slim on the money team members today. Not too many of them in here just yet because we are just getting started, but figured I would hop in here for a quick minute today like we did yesterday and the day before. Guys, I was actually supposed to be out on the lake fishing on what day did this get started? On Thursday Thursday, I was supposed to be out on the lake, but you know, I got a notification on my phone that some Bassmaster Elite fishing was going on out here at Lake Fork. So I clicked on the link. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Once I did that and started watching it, I kind of got, they kind of snagged me. They kind of got me. So I wasn't able to break away from it. Decided to come in here and do a live stream and started hanging out with you guys. Did not go to the lake. And as I look outside, it is another, decent day outside. I could be out there on the lake, but hey, I figured I'd come in here, spend a little bit of time seeing what you guys are thinking about the action that is going on out here at the Bassmaster Elites on Lake Fork. They have been catching some good ones, guys. All right, so let me hop back into the chat real quick, and then we'll go back into the stats. Then we may touch on some hot topics and things like that, depending on what you guys are talking about in the chat, because like I said, this channel builds off of the interaction from the members. The other thing, does anybody have a YouTube channel that is currently watching in the live chat? If you have a YouTube channel, just put YouTube in the chat. I just want to see how many guys we have here that have YouTube channels. That's going to go in line with what we will be discussing on Tuesday. So remember, guys, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern is when we get together for my regular weekly live streams. And this topic that we're going to talk about on Tuesday is going to be a very interesting one. I was forwarded an article, and it just started talking about the kind of expounding. I like to use some multiple syllable words every now and then, kind of expounding on the conversation that took place regarding the Jacob Fout situation and how a lot of anglers are coming into this industry, and it isn't quite what they're expecting as far as the financials side of things. All right, so just bear with me, guys. Let me just take a look and see what we're doing. All right, so we have Kyle Patrick. That's who they currently have up here live, showing some footage of. All right, let's see. Let's hop back into this into the poll. Into the leaderboard. Let me just pull this up here. All right, there we go. I have that up on the screen now. Let's hop into the chat to see what you guys are talking about. And have you already taken a moment to put your favorite angler? Who are you rooting for in the Bassmaster Elites out here on Lake Fork? Who are you rooting for? I want to see, who are your favorite anglers? What guys are you out here rooting for, guys? All right, so shout out to DL Peck Fishing. He says, afternoon money. What's going on, man? I made it. I was a little late. I was planning on being on here a little earlier today, but things always seem to pop up here and there. But I made it, guys. All right. Jim says, hi, I got an email that someone gifted me a month membership. So whoever did that, thanks so much. So give a big shout out to 10 Plus Sounds. And also, that does remind me, if you take a look, the banner that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, that is kind of shouting out the sponsor of the show. Special thank you so much to the sponsor of this stream, 10 Plus Sounds. And basically, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or apparently gifts the most memberships during these live streams is the sponsor of the live stream, because this channel is supported by you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, the members of the channel. So really, really appreciate that. So yeah, just give a big shout out to 10 Plus Sounds. He may or may not be in the chat today. You just never know who's going to show up. All right, let's see. Let's hop back into the comments. And the other thing, guys, make sure you are networking with the people in the chat. This is big shout out to the chat. One of the best chats on YouTube, guys, especially during our Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern live streams, where we touch on hot topics. We touch on fishing. We touch on electronics, all that kind of stuff. And I do have some footage from some electronics that I'll probably bring up in just a little bit, and we'll kind of go over that, because this tournament appears to be, kind of being dominated right now by that live imaging. Guys are out here with running Mega Live. They're running Garmin Live Scope. Has anybody seen anyone running Lowrance Active Target? I haven't really seen any footage of them showing anyone running Lowrance Active Target. All right, let's see. What else do we have going on in here in the chat? All right, so I see a few more people tuning in. If you could, please hit the like button on the way in. The likes are looking all right. They're looking okay. Let me just take another look. Yeah, they're looking all right. But can I get maybe just 3 or 4 more likes, guys? It really does help out the channel. All right, so let's see. Let's hop back in here to the chat and see what you guys were talking about. All right, so here we go. All right, Clint Perry. We have Clint Perry checking back in. Says good to be here. Really appreciate you for tuning in. All right, so Chris Aiken, he says Cooper Gallant, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats real quick. Let's see, how is Cooper doing today? I know Cooper was up towards the top. There he is. Oh yeah, he's still sitting in the top 10. Let's take a look at him. All right, there's Coop. All right, look at Coop, guys. He is sitting with a 4.9. He started off early, 8:02. He came in with that 4.9. Oh my God. But he is coming with some back-to-back catches. He might know what he's doing out there. He has a 4.14 at 7:26. Wait a minute. Hold on. He's moving. This leaderboard is moving. You guys see that? He was sitting in, what did I just say? 9th. He just got bumped down to 10th. So this live leaderboard definitely does work. All right. So let's see. Coop had a 4.9 at 8:02, but he followed that right back up with a 3.11 at 8:06. Then he has a okay. So he's sitting on a 6-pound, 13-ouncer at 9:08. And that appears to be his big fish for the day so far. He has a 2.14 and also a 6.7. So that 2.14, I know he is definitely looking to upgrade, upgrade that fish, cull that one out. And he's sitting on 24 pounds, 6 ounces. So it is definitely a battle for that 10th place position, guys. Cooper Gallant is sitting in 10th. So let's see, where did Milliken go? Oh my God, guys, Milliken. He's fighting, guys. He's fighting. Let's take a look at him. Milliken. He has a 2.7, a 3.8, a 7.7. Oh, yeah, that's looking kind of nice. A 5.5 and a 3.0 with a total of 21 pounds, 11 ounces. So, yeah, come on, Ben. We have to get rid of that 2.7. We have to get that off of the boards right there. He is currently sitting in 15th place with a total of 21 pounds, 11 ounces for the day and 79 pounds, 12 ounces for the entire tournament. Okay. And he's sitting 16 pounds, a little over 16 pounds back from first place. But hey, guys, all we need is that top 10. We're just shooting for that top 10. Top 10 is currently sitting at 83 pounds, 7 ounces. So that puts him, he needs about a little under 4 pounds, and that'll get him in the top 10. So if he can cull out that 2-pound, 7 ouncer right there, let's say he gets, he goes ahead and pulls in one of those 8-pounders. He gets one of those 8-pounders in there, then yeah, that'll push him up quite a bit. But yeah, so he needs a little under 4 pounds to get back into the top 10. So yeah, so if he can replace that 2.7 with a 6.7, he'll be sitting pretty. He'll be right there where he needs to be. All right, let's hop back into the chat real quick and see what else you guys are talking about in here. All right, so Jim says Ben Milliken and Kyle Welcher. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, so we're rooting for the same guys. And he says Kenta Kumara, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Scott Martin didn't make the 50 cut, but came close. Oh yeah, but Scott Martin, he's out here doing his thing. He's already put one win under his belt. What was that, in the Opens, I believe, at Okeechobee? All right, then we have Real Talk Bassin says, what's going on, everybody? All right, Jeff says, did that first thing. Oh yeah, he hit the like button.
Yes, sir.
Really, really appreciate it. Let's check the likes real quick and see how we're doing, guys. We have a few more people coming into the chat. So yeah, we just dove straight into it today, guys, because it's been a lot of action, a lot of ups and downs and moving around on this leaderboard today. And I don't know how long you guys have been watching today, but right now, Milliken is sitting in 15th. He's actually been all the way up to, I think, in the eighth place. So he was in the top 10 at one point. Our partner, Kyle Welcher, he was in the top 10. But let's see where Kyle is at right now. So he's sitting in 17th. So yeah, so there they go. They're almost back to back. They were at one point, they were sitting in 11th and 12th place, just back to back. So yeah, it's definitely been a battle out here, guys. But yeah, I'm rooting for both of these guys to make it into the top 10. All right, let's see what else we have going on in this chat, guys. Let's see. All right, then we have a bunch of people that came in here and hit the like button. So yes, if you could, let me check these likes again real quick. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. If you are just tuning in, please take a second to hit the like button. It really does help the channel. And if you have already hit that like button, just to kind of encourage the others a little bit, drop a like. Just type like in the chat. I would really, really appreciate that. All right, so let's see who else we have checking in. All right, let's see. All right, shout out to Real Talk Bassing. We have DL Peck checking in. Glenn Newell said, oh yeah, I hit that like button. I already did that. All right, Glenn Newell says, I have a YouTube channel. There we go. DL Peck is out here doing his thing on YouTube also. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, Glenn Newell. All right, a Milliken fan. Real Talk Fishing, a big Ben Milliken fan. All right, sounds good. Lucky says G-Man's nephew has been doing his thing. All right, so drop the name in here and we will look him up too. Goodness, I can't believe I forgot his name. but yeah, drop his name in the chat and we can take a look at him. All right, Lucky says Ben as well. All right, so G-Man and Ben. All right, then we have Wonka TV said, I hope Ben Milliken wins. Oh yeah, that would be nice. It's looking kind of tough, but I mean, let's look at these upgrades that's possible for him. So yeah, so he still has 3 fish really that he needs to upgrade. So he needs to get rid of that 2.7 first. So if he gets rid of those 3, that 2.7, that 3.8, and that 3.0, yeah, he can be up there, guys. He can definitely be up there, be in the top 10, and possibly, be in the runnings to win. But yeah, we're looking for that top 10, guys. That's what we're looking for. All right, Lucky says, I was hoping he would too, but looks like Trey keeping his foot on everyone's neck. Oh yeah, Trey is not letting up. He's like, oh yeah, you're gonna feel the pain today. He's dropping the pain. Let's see how he's looking. Hold on, let's bring this back up, guys. Let's see where Trey McKinney is currently at, because he's been dropping bombs. He has been dropping bombs all day. All right, let's see. Let me get that up there for you. All right, Trey McKinney. All right, and look at that. He just had another new catch, and that was 2 minutes ago. So yeah, whoa, 96 pounds. 96 pounds, guys. 96 pounds, 4 ounces. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. He's sitting on a 28-pound, 15-ounce bag. But right now, let's see. Tyler, okay, he's doing his thing. He's sitting on a 31-pound, 13-ounce bag for the day. Looks like that may be the big bag so far. Nope. Okay. Jay is sitting on a 33, but Jay is back here in 14th place. So maybe he kind of, was struggling on maybe day 1 or day 2. But I mean, he's still up here. He's still in contention. But let's go ahead and take a look at Trey McKinney. See what Trey McKinney's sitting on. So he has a 5.3 and 8.8. Oh my goodness. And 8.8. Okay, 8-pound, 8-ouncer. He has a 5-pound, 4-ounce, 5 pounds, 3 ounce, and 4-pound, 13-ounce. And he started off kind of quick too, guys. So at 7.21, then he came right behind that at 8.15, 8.53, 11.41. So he had kind of a gap in there. Then 12.31. So he is making some moves, guys. Definitely making some moves. All right, let's hop back into the chat and see what else you guys are talking about in here. But of course, let's keep an eye on our partner right here, Ben Milliken, currently sitting in 15th place. All right, Clint Perry says, Lake Fork 4 hours south of me. I will fish it someday. Oh my goodness, man. That must be nice. If it was 4 hours from me, I would definitely be here. But I've already looked it up. So let me just tell you, I have already checked it out to see how far that ride was and reached out to some of my friends like, hey guys, man, Lake Fork is looking kind of lovely, but that's about 11 and a half to 12-hour ride for me. So I mean, I may keep dreaming about it. I don't know if I'll make it there or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, so that's definitely a good lake, guys. These guys are making you want to go there. All right, DL Pick Fishing says, pulling for Ben, however, would like to see some of the old school anglers gain some ground that are not using forward-facing sonar. All right, so drop some of the names of those old school anglers that you're referring to, and we can take a look at those anglers and see how things are working out for them. All right, so who is this? Wait a minute. Coltrane. Let's just go with Coltrane. Wisconsin Coltrane. Let's just go with Coltrane on that. Coltrane has come in and hit the like for me. Really appreciate that. Wonka TV went ahead and hit that like. Let's check these likes again real quick. Let's see how we're looking. How do things look? Oh man, we're inching up. It's like we're moving in slow motion, guys. We're almost getting the likes to where they need to be. If you could, just go ahead and hit the like for me and just drop like in the chat if you already hit the like button. Shout out to Darren Pearson. He said, I hit that like button. All right, Glenn says, Milliken caught his big fish late yesterday. And see, that is the thing, guys. It's like especially yesterday, we were just hanging in suspense all day waiting like, what is going on? Why aren't these stats updated? We know he is not sitting on 0 fish. So I was like, I don't believe it. I don't believe that he is out here sitting on 0 fish, especially that late in the game. But then eventually Bass Tracker did start kind of updating. It wasn't updating everything. It didn't seem to be. But yeah, so for today, yeah, Milliken's doing his thing, and he has been leaving us in suspense, kind of catching his big fish later in the day. But as long as he gets them to the board, then hey, it's all good. All right, let's check on our partner Kyle Welcher real quick. All right, Kyle Welcher, he's still sitting in 17th place. All right, but he has that 8-2. He caught that 8-pound 2-ouncer at 837, sitting on 24 pounds 8 ounces. So yeah, he's definitely doing his thing too, guys. All right, let me just go back to my split screen. So let's go ahead and do a poll, guys. Let's just do a poll. First, I want to know how many of you are watching a split screen, watching me on YouTube and watching the Bassmaster on another screen, because that's pretty much what I'm doing. Well, I'm not watching. Well, I am watching myself on YouTube also, since I'm doing the live stream. But let's do that poll. So who is watching? Let me see. Bassmaster. Just keep it simple. Bassmaster.com and Money Bass. We'll do it like that. Who is watching Bassmaster.com and Money Bass? Bassmaster.com live. And Money Bass on a split screen. Who's doing it? Who has that split screen going? So we can have a little bit of best of both worlds. Actually, I need to change that to are you watching? Are you watching? That'll make the poll a little bit easier. All right, just bear with me, guys. Like I said, this is a live show, so sometimes I have to get in here, do a little work, get things set up for you. All right, let me see, are you watching Bassmaster.com live and Money Bass on a split screen? That way we can keep it simple. We will go with a simple yes and also a simple no. All right, so let's get that poll started. So now the first poll of the live stream is up, live and in action. Make sure you get active and participate on that poll. And also, you want to get active in the chat. You never know who is watching these live streams, who is active in the chat. I mean, sometimes we have pros that are in here. Sometimes we have other big YouTubers that are checking in. And I will drop the live link. Let's go ahead and do that now. We can go ahead and get things started a little early. All right, so especially if you have a YouTube channel, and you've been keeping up or just watching a little bit of the footage, just come up. I'll shout out your channel. You can tell me a little bit about your favorite angler, who you're rooting for, and what are your thoughts on the on what's taking place at Lake Fork. Some people want to come up and talk about the use of forward facing sonar versus the shallow water fishing, since there are some guys that are out there bed fishing. Bed fishing, that's a whole other skill set I do not have. I just did not have the patience for it. But some people say that fishing with electronics offshore, and I kind of see the correlation, but they're saying that those are pretty much the same thing. When you're fishing shallow and you're bed fishing, you're using something like, say, these nice polarized sunglasses. Let me pull these out real quick. Using something like these nice solar bat sunglasses. Polarization that allows you to see those fish in order to catch them while you are bed fishing. But on the other side of that, you're using something like live imaging in order to let your eyeballs see those fish out there swimming around, so you can technically sight fish and catch those fish offshore. I mean, what do you think? Is it kind of the same thing? All right, so I'm dropping this call-in link. If you want to call in, basically what that is, I will pull you up on the screen. We could talk for a minute or two about, about the current stats, about your favorite angler, just whatever topic you want to talk about. Come up here, have a little fun with it, especially if you have a YouTube channel. I can bring you up, shout out your YouTube channel, so we can see what's going on with you out here in these YouTube streets. All right, so the call-in link is in the chat. Just make sure that you have a working camera so that you are cammed up. I'll pull you up, check your audio real quick, and then we can get into it. All right, so let's see what else we have going on. So Kyle Welcher, did anybody move? Kyle Welcher still sitting in 17, Milliken sitting in 15. So yeah, we're trying to get these guys to the top 10. That is what we are trying to do today, guys. Well, that is what I'm trying to do. But drop your favorite angler in the chat, and we'll see where they're sitting at. All right, so shout out to Kevin Duncan. He says, "What's up, Money Bass? What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you in the chat." All right, Wonka TV says Trey McKinney is not playing no games today. Definitely, he is not playing any games at this time. Let's go and check and see. I mean, yeah. So he's sitting. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say he's sitting comfortably in first place, but we have Trey McKinney is sitting with 90. Oh man, he just moved up. Just a minute ago, we were saying he was at 94 pounds. Right now, he's at 96.4. And Tyler is sitting at 92.15. 92 pounds, 15 ounces. So yeah, so he's not that far behind. Let's just take a look real quick and see what he is looking to upgrade. So Trey McKinney is looking to upgrade a 413. Man, wouldn't you love that? Wouldn't you like to have a bag where you are looking to upgrade a 4-pound, 13 ouncer? All right, so now let's take a look at Trey Rivet. Trey Rivet. All right, he also has the big bass. He's the big bass leader. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. So where do we go? Where do we go? All right, so he is looking to upgrade a 4-pounder, 0-ouncer. All right, he's sitting on 31 pounds, 13 ounces. Trey McKinney is sitting on 28 pounds, 15 ounces. But yeah, so both of them are looking to upgrade that 4-pounder. Looks like Tyler with the weights that he has. Check this out. So he has a 4-pounder. He has a 6'6", a 6'12", a 5'12", and an 8-pound, 15 ouncer. And apparently that 8-pound, 15 ouncer is the what is that title that he has on here? The Phoenix Boats Big Bass Leader. All right, so he's doing his thing definitely. But Tyler is trying to move up on. He's trying to catch up on Trey. But let's slide back down here and pull up our partner, Ben Milliken, back on the screen. We'll keep an eye on him for a minute. All right. And I'm just looking in the chat. As you come into the chat, just drop your favorite angler's name in the chat. Just want to see who everybody's rooting for, guys. We're in here having some fun with it. This is fishing after all. So let's have some fun with it. If we're not out on the water, might as well be watching somebody else fish so we can kind of live through them for a minute. But I don't know how long I'm going to be in here, guys, because it's looking kind of nice outside. So I may have to ease out there and see if I can stick one or two myself in just a few minutes. All right, so let's see. Where were we at? Trey McKinney is not playing no games. All right. Then we have Wisconsin Coalition. I mean, the Coal Train. I keep saying coalition now. Have all these vowels in there. All right. Coal Train says, are they going to break the 100 pounds today? Oh, yeah. I think that's a done deal. Because look right here, we have Trey McKinney. Oh, yeah, that still might be a tough one today. It depends on what they have to upgrade. Because Trey McKinney, he would have to upgrade a 4-pound, 13 ouncer to an 8-pound something. Or you know what I mean? But he needs another 4 pounds or so in order to break that 100. But yeah, so he would have a harder time than let's take a look at somebody else that's kind of close. And that's an 87. So the next closest person is going to be Tyler Rivet. Let's just take a look. So yeah, so he would have to upgrade this 4-pounder. Yeah, so he needs about 7 more pounds. So yeah, so both of them, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. All right, so maybe that will be the next poll question. So that's what I'll do for the next poll question. Are they going to break 100 pounds today? Shout out to Coltrane. Coltrane came in with the next poll question. All right, so let's take a break and take a look at this poll and see where we are at. Are you watching? Let me see. Are you watching Bassmaster.com live and Money Bass on a split screen? All right, so we have 38% are saying yes. I want to see the live action. And I want to get in here and mix it up with some other people that are in the chat. So they're trying to live the best of both worlds. All right, then we have 62% are saying no. So maybe that 62% is just watching this live stream. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, we have a decent number of votes in here. Come on, guys, let's get active in the chat. These live streams always, feed off of the chat and the interaction. And I'll drop that call-in link. So like I said, guys, if you have a YouTube channel or if you just want to come up, voice your thoughts and opinions on the tournament that's currently going on, you can definitely do that. So that call-in link is in the chat. If you have a YouTube channel, come on up. We'll shout out your channel and everything and get your thoughts on the current tournament. All right, so this next poll question, we are going to end this one. So we have about 38% of you guys are saying that you're watching it on a split screen, same way that I'm doing right here. All right, so now let's get into the next poll. So this next poll that we're going to start, guys, the question is, are they going to break 100 pounds today? Who thinks they're going to break 100 pounds today? All right. All right. And this is another quick and easy one. Let's just go with a yes, they are, or a no. No, they won't. All right. All right. That poll is live and in action, guys. And remember, this is a live show. So the chat that I'm reading, the comments and everything, the leaderboard, all of this is live happening right now. For you guys that are catching this on the replay, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you receive the notifications whenever I am going live. Generally, the live streams are going to be Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. But every once in a while, like the last 3 days, I've been doing pop-up live streams, and these are just to cover the action that is taking place on Lake Fork, land of the big fish, Texas. Oh yeah, you guys know about Texas.
Yes, sir.
Land of the big fish out there making some moves. Everybody's going for that goodness, what do they call it? The century belt. I think that's what they call it, right, guys? All right, let's see. So that poll is live and in action. The question is, are they going to break 100 pounds today? Hop in the chat, guys. Get active in there. Vote on that poll, and then I'll be back to that in just a second. All right, so Big Dog says, hey, money, headed to the lake. Headed to the lake. What lake are you heading to, man? Where are you going? What are you trying to catch out there today? All right, Mako Mill says, money, what's going on? You should be at Lanier fishing, man. Oh, yeah, I definitely should. Are you heading out to Lanier today? Let me know, man. Are you heading out there? I may be able to ease out there for a few hours, man, and have some fun with it. I need to head back out there and get my live imaging dialed back in. Because I just completed the 1.30 update. So for anybody that is running Humminbird Mega Live, there is a new update. Tracking is looking good. And I also do a lot of electronics videos on this channel. So if there's something that you're trying to, get dialed in or get a little better at, make sure you search Money Bass Mega Live on YouTube. I probably have the most videos out on that Mega Live system, guys. So definitely take a look at that. And I will let's do another poll question right after this one. The next one will be who is running live imaging. Then we'll see who's running Garmin, Lowrance, or Humminbird. We'll do that one. That seems like that might be a little fun, guys. All right, so let's hop back into the stats real quick and see if anything has changed. What is going on with everybody? Let's see. All right, so of course Trey McKinney still sitting up there in that top spot. I'm just looking through here trying to see if there are any new catches. All right, Ben Milliken, he's still sitting at 15th, so it doesn't like there's too much action going on right now. And let's just take a look. It's Kyle Welcher. Oh no. Kyle Welcher was in 17, but I do not see him. All right, he dropped to 18, so somebody came and bumped him. Somebody bumped him down one spot. But yeah, Kyle Welcher hasn't had any action lately, but he is in 18th place, sitting on 24 pounds, 8 ounces, looking to get into that top 10. So come on, Kyle. We need you out there. Maybe that frog will be out there working for you. You guys know Kyle is a killer out there on that shallow water with those frogs, swim jigs. That's his thing. But he adapted real quick to being able to get offshore and fish with those, what are they using? Those little Mickey style baits and stuff like that. But yeah, he can get offshore and do his thing also. I mean, I guess that's what makes him an elite fisherman, right? When you can mix up a little bit of everything. One trick ponies. Are they going to last long? Are they going to last long? All right, so let's see what else we have. All right, so yeah, Mako Mills, are you going to be out on Lake Lanier today? Let me know. All right, so let's see. We have Lane switching with the paint dripping. Lane switching with the paint dripping. All right, he says, I was going to drop a Waldo joke, but respect to the hoodie, bro. A hoodie, bro. Oh, yeah. Hey, I get that all the time. The Where's Waldo? And for anybody who doesn't know, Waldo was a cartoon back in how long ago was that? But yeah, so it just refers to the sweater. And this is a associate of mine, friend of mine. He has his own apparel line. And a lot of the things that I do are military base guy. So he is a military veteran, has his own clothing line. It is Def. Let's see. It's on the sleeve. Can you see it? DEF Fishing Apparel. So if you go to defishingapparel.com, you can take a look at some of the hoodies and other things. So he has Air Force gear, Army, and just geared towards whichever branch of the military that you were in. So he has Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines, all the good stuff in there. So yeah, just take a look at it and let me know if anybody has actually purchased anything from his site. The prices, guys, the prices. You would definitely be surprised at the prices of these of the gear that he has on there, and the material. The material is great. I really like it. But yeah, definitely take a look at it. It is worth taking a look at. His prices are very, very, very competitive, guys. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? Where were we at? Let me pull this back up again real quick. All right, just bear with me, guys. Just going through the chat. We're in here having a little fun, just hanging out while they're out there fishing. We're in here talking and watching them fish. Let me pull mine back up on a split screen. All right, so there we go. All right, looks like they're on an intermission break right now. So let's keep sliding through these messages real quick and see where we're at. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. It was lane switching with the paint dripping. All right, about to make a Waldo joke. Oh yeah. All right, then we have dual amp man. All right, you hit the like button. Let's check out the likes. Let's see how we're doing on the likes, guys. I think you guys may have, hey, I might like Money Bass a little bit. Just a little bit. I guess it's a lot of guys that are like, nope, I do not like him. I do not like this content. I am not gonna set the hook on that like button. Maybe you don't know how to set the hook when you're out on the water either. Just a joke. But yeah, it really does help the channel if you guys could just tap that like button for me, guys. It really does help out the channel. All right, Lucky says, yeah, baby, my new rod just got your new rod. All right, so you're ready to get out there and put it to work. All right, DL Pick Fisher says, live coverage of the Bassmaster event was also on FS1 earlier today. All right, sounds good. And guys, the call-in link, like I said, if you have a YouTube channel, you're trying to build up your following, you might as well click that link and let me bring you up, and shout out your channel a little bit. All right, so that call-in link, I will drop it in again for anybody that is just tuning in. This is a live and interactive show, so this is live and in action right now. So if you hit the call-in button, I can bring you up on the screen. You can kind of, share your thoughts, opinions, and everything about how the tournament is going, who your favorite picks are, that kind of thing. Just chop it up a little bit and have some fun with it. And of course, if you are a YouTuber, I can shout out your channel while you were up here. Try to see if you get a one or two guys to go over there and put their eyeballs on your on your content on your channel. All right, Mako Mill says Solar Bat. What is that? Maui Jim. What is Maui Jim? Don't know. I don't know, but knowing Mako has that exquisite taste. I wouldn't be surprised if you take a look at those and they're like $1,500 a piece.
Yes, sir.
What is going on, Mako? All right, let's see. Lane switching with the paint dripping says Kyle got the big fish so far. Wait a minute. Let's take a look. Are you talking about the big fish of the entire tournament? Let's see. For today, he has an 8-pound 2-ouncer. But I think somebody up here in the top 10 has the big bass for the day. Let's see what he has. He has an 8-pound 15-ouncer. All right. So yeah. So for the day, we have Tyler Rivet is leading with the Phoenix Boats big bass leader. All right. So let's slide back down here and see. So this way we can see whenever this screen right here changes, then we'll know that that Milliken just made a move one way or the other. But yeah, hopefully, he's out here putting in work because he needs to get rid of that 2.7. So that's what we're waiting to see, guys. We need him to get rid of that 2.7. I would have I wish they would have had some more coverage for him. But of course, he's a content creator, so he's gonna get out there and put some content out there for us. All right, so Matty Wong just hooked up, got a fish to the boat, and he's throwing, looks like a little glide bait. Oh my goodness, guys. He's out there with some glide bait action. So that is what I'm looking to do this season, guys, is get my glide baits. Right now, I have a glide bait, Goodness, I can't even remember the brand it is, but then I have another one called a Chad Shad. So I'm going to get out there and try to make some things happen for anybody that has been following the channel. Maybe you did see me out there maybe about 2 weeks ago. I was out throwing that Chad Shad, just testing out the gear, getting everything lined up, because I will be hitting some lakes, Lake St. Clair, Lake Oconee, Lake Eufaula, Lake Chickamauga. You know, I'm hunting for a 7-pounder, guys. So that's what I'm doing. I'm out here hunting for a 7-pounder. All right, so big shout out to Matty Wong, just pulling in that fish on that glide bait. All right, then let me see. Lane switching with the paint dripping. I guess I need to shorten that name. Just kind of like it a little bit. Oh, he says, oh, never mind. All right. Clint Perry says, if you're going to fish beds, you need the oh goodness. Clint Perry was in the chat yesterday. I have to pronounce it right. So I don't know how to pronounce the first part. I don't know if it's the hide up or the hidey up or whatever, but I know how to pronounce the second word. Is koike. Koike is how you pronounce that. And what we can do is also talk about a few of the baits, guys. And actually, I still have that up on the screen. Let me just pull up and show you guys what he is referring to. Let me show you some of the nature of some of the things you're up against when you're competing against these elite level guys, or you're out here competing against people and they have things that you have never heard of. Let's see if I can bring this up, guys. See if I can find it for you. And basically what he is referring to is a bait that okay, here we go. I think this is it right here. All right, let me just pause that real quick, guys. All right, so what we're going to do real quick is take a look at some action of a bait that one of the cameramen yesterday kind of slid in a sneak peek while the angler's back was turned, and showed one of the baits that he was using. And I was like, what kind of craziness is that? All right, so check that out, guys. Can you see this thing? So right here, they're using it as a top water bait. So people are using this for bed fishing. Do you see this thing? See, you're getting some inside scoop when you come over here and check us out. Look at that. Look how big that one is in that right hand. What kind of monsters are you catching with that? Looks like some type of alien. It kind of looks like a tumbleweed. But there you go. Can you guys see that bait? Let's see if I can pull up some more footage of it for you. All right, just bear with me, guys. Let's see. Let's take a look. There's that one. There's one where they show some underwater action, but take a look at this one right here. So you guys see that? They're rigging this with a on a shaky head is the way that I saw one of the guys that was actually using it in one of these videos. But take a look at that. So they're using some baits out here that we haven't seen before. I was not aware of this. Anybody in the chat, does anybody have any of these? If you have one, put koike. Coike is what it's called. Koike. Let me just show you again. There we go, guys. Take a look at that. If you have one of those, put koike in the chat. I just want to see if anybody has been using those. But that, yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that. So you see how it's floating up there? And so they're actually using that. And I guess you could put it on a Carolina rig or something like that too, with depending on how long you put the leader, and let it kind of float up a little bit. So as you're dragging it, it'll go down. And then when you stop, it'll kind of float back up a little bit, have a different look to it. But yeah, I do not know what a freshwater fish like a bass is going to be thinking that this thing is. Looks like some type of alienated octopus under the water is what it looks like to me. But what do you guys think? What do you think? But there they go. All right, so that is what Clint Perry is referring to. All right, so let me bring this leaderboard back up here. And then if anybody has any comments or anything about that, I might bring that back up in just a second. But we got to keep our eyes on the prize. Let's keep our eyes on the leaderboard. All right, I'm going to drop this call-in link again, just in case anybody just tuning in wants to come up, shout out their YouTube channel or anything like that, and, you know, voice their thoughts or opinion on the topic that we have right now. All right, so let's see, where were we at? All right, just bear with me. This is a live show, so what I'm doing right now is just pulling this leaderboard back up for you. All right, where are we at? There we go. All right, there we go. Have this leaderboard back up. Let's take another quick look. All right, so Milliken is still sitting in 15th place. Let's take a look at the top 10. Has anything changed? Trey McKinney, he's still sitting up there strong with 96 pounds, 4 ounces in first place. Tyler Rivet is following right behind. Then we have Stetson Blaylock. Oh, yeah, he's been making some moves trying to get up to that first place spot. He is at 90 pounds. All right, so yeah, so that 100 Century Club, that's what it was, a Century Club. It's going to be a tough one to get today. Tough one to get today. We have Jordan Lee sitting in 10th, so he's still hanging in there in that top 10 slot. And there we go, guys. A lot of familiar names up there in that top. And that top 10 were familiar for this tournament because from what I've been hearing, there's a lot of names that people aren't really familiar with. But hey, guess we'll get to know them. All right, so let's see what else we have. So let me see. Dual Ant-Man. So Ant-Man says he is rooting for Maddie. Where's Maddie at? Let's see where Maddie is sitting at. All right, Maddie Wong. There he goes, sitting in 9th place. Oh, yeah, from Hawaii. All right. Aloha in the house. All right, but as you can see, there are no stats for his current for the catches that he has for today. But his current weight is 21 pounds, 15 ounces with his 5 fish that have been caught for today. So yeah, we can't see what his catches were, but he is at 85 pounds, 9 ounces for the day. All right, so yeah, he's what is that? 10 pounds, 11 ounces out of first place. So yeah, so he's in the top 10, so he's doing his thing. He's making it happen. All right, so let's see what else. Let's slide back down here and keep an eye on Milliken. Let's keep an eye on him real quick. All right, so Lane switching with the paint dripping says, nah, I'm about to beat the bank. All right, so he's going to be out there beating the bank. All right, Josh says, I want to root for Ben, but there's so much conflict between him and Guggen. I kind of don't want to root for him. Hey, man, you can still root for both. I mean, all of us, we don't always agree with our friends. I mean, to me, I'm butting head with my friends. We're sitting here arguing about stuff back and forth all the time. To me, it's like, hey, all one big happy, unhappy, kind of happy, maybe happy family. I mean, that's the way I see it. So you can root for both, man. You can root for both of them. I mean, you don't have friends that ever butt heads every once in a while. I mean, that's kind of the way I see it. I mean, definitely for me, I like the Guggen squad. I like what they've done, what they've accomplished, and all that stuff. I mean, and I just was playing some of the footage from one of John B's video the other day in the Chris Zaldane live stream that we did. So yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, I'm a fan of both guys. All right, Mako Mill says, take Ito. I'm going. Okay, let me see. Oh, Taku. He's going for Taku. Let's see what Taku's out here doing. I haven't heard his name too much today. Let's see, where is he at? Because he was up here in the top doing his thing, but where is he? Let's find him. Where is he? Is he trying to hide from us? Does anybody know what place? Okay, there he goes. He's sitting in 29th place. He has a total of 25 pounds, 15 ounces. Respectable, very respectable bag. All right, and let's take a look and see what he has caught for today. Oh my God, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He has a lot of ground that he can cover. I mean, that he can catch up because he has 2 empty slots. And wait a minute, guys. Do you see what I see? He has a 5 pound, 3 ouncer. He has a 1 pound, 13 ounce and a 1 pound, 11 ounce. Uh-oh. And he just got moved. He was in 29. I think he just got bumped down to 30. Sure did. Somebody just bumped him down one. All right, so let's change it up a little bit. So yeah, so he needs 2 more fish, and then he needs to cull 2. Man, so yeah, it's out there tough for him. But oh my God, did you guys see the setup on his boat? Who wants to see the setup on his boat? Put Taku T-A. Let's make sure I put some respect on his name. T-A-K-U. Put Taku setup if you want to see his actual setup with the transducers and everything that he has on his boat. Now, this is a live scope guy. This is what we might call a scoper. This is what some of the guys might call a scoper right here. So he's out here scoping. He's out here trying to snipe some of these fish. So he's a sniper. You know, he has on his ghillie suit. He's out here trying to sneak up on them and snipe them. So that's what he's out here doing. But it looks like he's having a tough time with it today. But you never know. They still have some time, guys. And let's just take a look. Has it updated? Yeah, his last update was 105. Yeah, so he's definitely updated and everything. So yeah, so he's kind of out here, scoping. He's doing his scoping thing, trying to snipe him. That's what I'm thinking he's doing. Maybe he could have went shallow. I don't know. I do not know because I haven't seen any coverage of him for today. Let's just pull it up and see what they have. Yeah, they're kind of on an intermission right now. But yeah, guys, Taku looks like he's out there struggling with this sniping thing going on. So yeah, we can take a look at that in just a second. Just bear with me. But yeah, so there you go. Mako Mill said he's going for Taku. All right. And actually, while we have a quick second, let me just see if I can find that footage for you real quick. So, of course, everybody is familiar with the everybody's familiar with that Chris Zaldane video that just dropped where he showed the setup on these anglers boats. So let me see if I can find that real quick and show you guys the transducers that he has on that boat. Hold on one second, guys. Just bear with me. Going through here, putting in a little work. And once again, this is a live show, guys. So what I'm reading in the chat, what I'm responding to on the leaderboard, all of that stuff is live and happening right now. So what I'm doing is I'm finding Taku Ito. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm looking for his. There he goes. There he goes. So let's take a look at this, guys. All right, so here's the man with the plan. This is who Mako is talking about. So let me drop this down real quick. And what we're going to do is take a look at his setup, guys. All right, present. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys out here with $50,000 worth of electronics on their boat. Man, their electronics is worth more than my vehicle. Goodness gracious, guys. All right, so let's see. What are you doing out here? What is happening out here in these YouTube streets? All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at this. So this is, and what we're gonna do, let me find Mako real quick. So there you go, Mako. So here's your partner in crime right here. Let's just take a look at it. So we're not gonna maybe when they start talking about the actual gear. Let's see. So here we go. Here we go. So take a look at what he had.
Oh, huge.
Oh my god.
Yes, yeah.
These are, I've never seen these.
Yeah, this one is
From
pretty
Japan?
strong. Yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
Yep,
Wow.
very nice.
Yeah, it's very strong. If it's not hit the stump,
Oh, that's rock solid.
Yeah.
Two transducers here, one
Yeah.
perspective,
Yeah.
salt water, one regular, two 16-inch
Yeah,
Garmin's,
great.
one 12-inch Humminbird Solix. I like that. And what do we got at the console here?
All right, so now let's just go over that real quick. So basically, he has two live imaging transducers at the front of his boat. But believe it or not, there's somebody that had, what was it? 3 is the most that I've seen so far. So I'm not sure, but actually what they're doing is they're running a 34, a Garmin 34. Then they're running one in forward mode, one in what do they call theirs? Is it landscape mode? They're running the other one in landscape mode. And then they have a salt water transducer, guys. So I do not know what is going on around here. So yeah, so they definitely have some things on there. So that is let me just pause this real quick. Let me just mute it. But yeah, so that is them going around taking a look at Taku Ito's boat. So yeah, he's definitely out there doing his scoping thing, guys. Look at it. He has 3 nice screens on the at the console, and then around back, I believe he said he has. Let's take a listen to see. Let's see. Around back, I think he says that he has 2 transducers around back. Let's see.
I put on that 232 trans the live scope.
Okay,
Yeah,
so when
back.
you're idling, you can see left
Yeah,
and right.
yes, yeah.
Very
yeah.
good. Excellent.
All right, so there we go, guys. So he has 2. So he is running 4 live imaging transducers, 2 at the back of the boat shooting out to each side, and 2 at the front of the boat on that trolling motor. So yeah, you guys saw it. Let's just take a look one more again. Let's take a look one more time, guys. There they go. 2 transducers. One of them is a salt water one, that big one, that extra large looking transducer right there. Let's see this right here. That is the salt water transducer. And then I think he said this one is the 34. So he's running Garmin systems. All right. Oh, yeah. So that reminds me. Let's drop this down real quick and bring the stats back up. We'll take a look at that, and then we will hop right back and check the results of the poll. For anybody that is just tuning in, welcome to the show, guys. We are here just going over the stats, statistics, the results, and all that stuff, seeing who everybody is rooting for during the Bassmaster Elites that is currently taking place at Lake Fork. They may have a few hours left out there, but basically that is what this is all about. So hop in here. Let us know who your favorite angler is. Who are you rooting for, guys? Of course, me. You saw the thumbnail. I'm out here rooting for my partner, Kyle Welcher, and also Ben Milliken. Kyle Welcher, he's currently sitting in 18th. Let's see where Milliken is at. Uh-oh, Milliken moved a little bit. He moved a little bit. Our partner Milliken has a new catch, guys. All right. Big shout out to Milliken. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me get the leaderboard back up for you so you can see so you can see what I see. Don't want to keep it all the info to myself. There we go, guys. All right, to the stage. Let's take a look at it. So Milliken just had a new catch and he upgraded. What was it before? He had a 2.7 that he was looking to get rid of. So he got rid of that 2.7, bumped him up one spot though. So now let's see. So he just replaced that 2.7 with a 3.4, but he's still sitting on 3.3-pounders. Definitely need to get rid of all three of those guys. Time is ticking, but as someone mentioned earlier, he's been making his moves in the afternoon for the most part. So yeah, so it'd be nice to see 2 more 7-pounders on there. That would bump him up a total of about 8 pounds. Let's see. And so 8 pounds would put him at 88 pounds. So if he was sitting on 88 pounds, let's see where he would be. Man, those 88 pounds would bump him up into 4th place. Can he do it?
Yes, sir.
Can he do it, guys? Can he come in? Can he replace those 3s with 2 7-pounders? What do you think? All right, so now we have the leaderboard back up. Shout out to everybody just tuning into the live stream. Like I said, make sure you introduce yourself when they come into the chat. And also, if you could, hit that like button for me, guys. I would really, really appreciate it. All right, so let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the likes. Do you think they're doing me right on the likes, guys? Let's take a look. Survey says, womp womp. We're sitting at about 55 likes, guys. Can I get, according to the number of guys in here, can we get maybe, well, guys and gals, got to make sure we're representing. Can I get maybe, do a calculation. Can I get 6 more likes? I need 6 likes, guys. Who can hook me up with those 6 likes? And if you are one of the contestants that hit that like button, drop the word like in the chat so I'll know. I can put my eyeballs on you. See who's out here participating and getting active in the chat. All right, so let's see. Where were we at? All right, so Mako was saying he was going for Taku. So we just took a look at that. Very, very interesting, guys. That was a very interesting video. Shout out to George L. Jones and the Facebook crew. All right, the Facebook crew is in here live and in action. Really appreciate you for tuning in. We have Texas Noop. Uh-oh, there we go, guys. Big shout out to the money team. Throughout the show, you will hear me referring to the money team. Those are the members of the channels, guys. The members of the channel. And you will recognize them because they will have that badge next to their name. Those are the subscribers. Those are the members. Those are the guys that are supporting the channel. There's a few perks that come along with that. If you are interested in supporting the channel, if you are enjoying the content, make sure you click the join button down below and just take a look at it and see what the perks are that come along with being a member of the money team. So big shout out to the money team and Texas Noop. All right, lane switching with the paint dripping says, let's go, Kyle. All right, that is true. All right, yeah, we're out here rooting for Kyle Welcher. All right, well, I guess there's 2 Kyles out there, so I guess both of them. Yeah, both, but one of them, he's doing all right. Let's see. He was in the top. Oh, yeah, he's still there. Kyle Patrick. He's currently sitting in 8th place. So, yeah, so we need 2 Kyles up there in the top 10. All right, then we have I'm in a slump. What is going on? I'm in a slump. I've seen you in the comments before. You had some interesting comments. Let's see. I'm in a slump. What do you have to say? I think the YouTube popularity is getting to Milliken's head. Oh, my goodness. Do you think it is? But how long have you been following Milliken? Because he's been a YouTube kind of a YouTube titan for a while. So, and actually, if you go and look at his YouTube videos whenever he first started, he was pretty much the same now that he was back then. So, I think it's just his personality. It adds a little spice to the situation. Adds a little fun element to it for me. But yeah, I think I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube. I think that is just Milliken. That's my That's my take on it. And actually, he was on the show just a few months ago. So make sure you search Money Bass Ben Milliken and watch that interview with me and Ben Milliken, where we talked about a lot of good topics, some things that you have not heard on some of his other interviews. So I kind of try to take a different take on things to try to add a different type of value whenever I bring people on the show. So we do have some other people that will be lined up. I mean, we have Bass Geek. I don't know if you guys know Bass Geek, but shout out to Bass Geek. If anybody knows who Bass Geek is, just drop Bass Geek in the chat just so we can see if we have some Bass Geek fans in here. So yeah, he was on here. Of course, we had everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Randy, came into the show. Big shout out to Uncle Randy. So we had him on here. Another interesting conversation. And there's currently a video with me, Randy, and a co-angler that kind of has some things to say about Randy that's currently going viral on YouTube. So you can search that out. Just type Money Bass Randy or let me see. Yeah, Money Bass Randy Blockett or co-angler confronts Randy Blockett, something like that. And you guys can take a look at that video. But yeah, so that one is doing some numbers right now and it's getting comments like crazy. So there's some people in here that are probably familiar with that. But yes, so yeah, guys, if you could please tap that like button for me. It really does help the channel. It's inching up. It's moving just a little bit. But yeah, just drop like in the chat if you would hit the chat button. All right, so Lane switching with the paint dripping says that military line is nice. So you went and checked out the Def Apparel Fishing. So yeah, if anybody has bought anything from Def Apparel, yeah, am I saying it right? Def Fishing Apparel. That's it. Def Fishing, DEF Fishing Apparel. They have a military line of hoodies, hats, things like that there. So if anybody's purchased anything from them, let me know in the chat. I'm just kind of interested because everybody say, hey, what's going on with that Where's Waldo hoodie that you have on? All right, so we have Terry says, bought a sweet Air Force hoodie. Money Bass, thanks for the tip. Wow, okay, all right. So we actually have some people that are, did you get the red and did you get this one? Because you said you got the Air Force one. So that is actually, was this one the Air Force one? I don't think this was the Air Force one. But yeah, so which one did you get? Let me know. Let me know which one you picked up. All right, Big Dog says, just like it. All right, yeah, so just hit the like button, guys. I'm in a slump says, Trey McKinney is the real deal. At age 17, he told Bowman at a classic he's going to make it to the elites one day, and here he is. Oh yeah, everybody likes those success stories, guys. So how old is he right now? Is he 19? How old is Trey McKinney, guys? All right, so let's just take a look at it. All right, I'm in a slump. Big shout out to you. Let's take a look at Trey McKinney. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Look at Trey McKinney. He is still out here doing his thing. So last we looked, he was sitting at 96 pounds, 4 ounces. So he has just upgraded 1 pound, 1 ounce. He had a 5'10" that he needed to upgrade. Wait a second. Was it a 5? No, it couldn't have been a 5'10". What was he trying to upgrade? It was a 4. Maybe it was a 410 that he was trying to upgrade, but he upgraded whatever that was with a 5 pound, 14 ouncer. He's currently sitting on 30 pounds. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. So he's sitting on 4 5s. All right. That's a nice hand right there. If you're sitting there playing some cards and you have 4 5s and an 8, it's a nice hand right there. All right. So good deal with that. All right. So let's slide back down here and check out if there's any more movement on this leaderboard, guys. All right, Milliken still sitting in 14th. Let's check on Kyle real quick. Kyle Welcher. All right, he slid into 18. So he's still, he's still right there. Needs to upgrade a little bit. Let's see what Kyle needs to upgrade. He needs to upgrade a 2.6. So yeah, get on it, Kyle. Let's see it happen. He needs to upgrade that 2.6. All right, so now let's hop back into the chat and keep moving. Shout out to I'm in a slump. All right, let's see. John Wilson says, I not only like it, I love it. Let me see. What are you talking about, John? So I know you guys are getting active and having conversations in there. So sometimes I may not catch what you're talking about. John G. Wilson says, Milliken and his crickets. Oh, yeah, man. You got to get out there and slang them crickets on that lake, man. Big Dog says, I'm out, money. Gotta catch one. All right. Let us know how you do out there on the lake. And did you tell us what lake you were going to? All right. I'm in a slump says, oh, just stop with the man crush. You got to earn a camera. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, see, this is the thing. For me, I'm kind of partial to YouTubers because guess what I am? A YouTuber. but I just happened to fish also. So I mean, I was fishing before I was doing the YouTube thing, but I just the same way that Trey McKinney has his path to success, Milliken had a path to success that he kind of put in place. And prior to going to the pro side and fishing the opens and stuff like that, he had been walking through like you could kind of get a sense of what his plan was. So for me, it doesn't matter whether it's Milliken, Trey McKinney, Kyle Welcher, just seeing someone that you have seen go along that path, you know, it just kind of, you know, just kind of adds another level of entertainment to it. But yeah, so that's what it's all about. I'm in a slump. So yeah, I mean, hey, I want all the guys to do good, but I mean, only 10 people can be in the top 10. So yeah, so that's the thing. But yeah, Trey is definitely doing his thing. Big shout out to I'm in a slump. All right, so Lucky says, I bought a pair of solar bats. I love the lenses. Just think frames are too big for my face. Yes, but there's some different size frames too, guys. So yeah. And I actually let me just show you guys something real quick. This pair right here, I was surprised at how well I like those without the frame on there. Those are some, yeah, I kind of like that look, guys. There we go. Let's see if I can get it lined up. There we go. Look at it. There we go, guys. All right, but yeah, so they have some different options on there. Just check them out. Hey, you never know. Never know. So they have a military line, guys. All right, let's see what else we have. Jim says, I only have a 6-cent speed glide and a baby bull gill and baby bull shad. Catchco Bucka collaboration. All right, so yeah, I don't really have. Yeah, I have a few 6 cents products. And actually, I was surprised whenever I had him on the show. He wasn't really pushing his products. Even when I asked him specifically, like, what would you suggest that somebody just getting into one throw those glide baits or something like that? He kind of walked through a different a way that people should get into it and not really skip steps, because when you skip steps and you don't get the results that you were expecting, you may kind of get out of the glide bait or that bigger swim bait game altogether. So I was really, it was a really good answer with that. He wasn't really trying to push products. He was trying to push technique whenever he was on the show. All right. Bassmaster says, what's up, money? What's going on, Bassmaster? We have Bassmaster checking in. Now, ain't that something? Isn't that a little treat right there? So Bassmaster, I can't remember the person's name that is behind the Bassmaster, but I've seen it before. But big shout out to you. Really glad that you are tuning in. We're over here having a little fun, talking about these guys out here on the Bassmaster Elites, catching some of these fishes, catching a fish or two out here, trying to have some fun with it, just seeing who everybody is rooting for. So, I've met Kyle Welcher a few times out on the lake. We have had some nice conversations, met him and his wife. So, that's one of my buddies, my partners in crimes out here. So I kind of follow him a little bit. Milliken's from the YouTube side of things. So that is kind of my connection with the two guys that I'm kind of rooting for. Everybody has their favorites. Everybody can come in here and have some fun with it. And what I'm asking people to do is just kind of drop the name of the angler that they are rooting for in the chat. And then that way, we can pull them up and see where they're at. And, we can root for them too. I mean, hey, it's all fun because after all, it's all fishing. We're just out here fishing, guys, trying to spend $50,000 in electronics to catch a few fishes, right? Right. That's what it's all about. All right, let's see. What does John say? Is it supposed to imitate a spider? I do not know. And what he was referring to is the koi K, that koi K bait that I just pulled up a little earlier. But I do not know what that thing is supposed to imitate. I do not know. I was calling it a alienated octopus is what I was calling it. So maybe there's some creatures down here in these freshwater lakes that we just don't know about, that the fish are like, oh man, here comes a little specialty treat. Let me try this out. Let me take a little taste. All right, John Wilson says, is a cooked supposed to is it supposed to imitate a spider? I do not know. Oh, the koi K. All right, there you go. Is the koi K I meant supposed to imitate a spider? I do not know. I call it an alienated octopus, guys. All right, so let's see. Okay, I like both, so I'll root for both. I love Lojo too. All right, so there you go, man. It's one big unhappy, happy, tensionated. I like to make up words every once in a while. Tensionated. There's a little tension in these YouTube streets sometimes, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. All right, Clint Perry. All right, he's with Mako Mill saying he's rooting for Taku. All right, sounds good. All right, let me check out this chat, guys. You guys are rolling in this chat. I think I can get caught up real quick. And then we'll before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard, because the leaderboard is moving. This thing is constantly moving. So let's hop back in here and see where our peoples are at. So we have Ben Milliken still sitting in 15th place. All right. And for I'm in a slump said, hey, man, I want to see what's going on with Trey McKinney. That's my partner right there. All right. So let's see. Trey McKinney, he is currently sitting in first place with 97 pounds, 5 ounces. Oh, yeah, he's going to be tough to beat, guys, at least as far as today, them catching up to him, because everybody pretty much is, you know, have their 5 fish to the boat. So all they can do is call up in weight. So, for example, he's sitting on, what is that, quadruple 5s and an 8.8. So he has an 8-pound, 8-ouncer as his top weight, well, as his biggest fish. So, yeah, so that's, you know, he's still upgrading a little bit, guys, but that's going to be a tough one when you have the upgrade on 5s. I mean, that's a nice bag, though. It'd be a nice day if your problem was, hey, man, I'm having a hard time upgrading these 5s. Man, it's tough out here. I can't upgrade it on 5s. Really? That's a tough day, huh? All right. Then we have Tyler Rivet. He has that 4.0 that he is trying to call out. And let's slide back down here, guys. Like I said, oh my God. Oh my God. What has happened? Look at this, guys. Our partner, the one and only Kyle Welcher. He is now sitting in the top 10. Oh, man, I need a bomb to be set off right now. Kyle Welcher, he is making some moves, guys. What do you think about it? What do you think about that? How do you love them apples? Let's see what he upgraded. He upgraded a 5.7, and I believe he had a 2-pounder. Was it a 2-pounder that we were talking about earlier that he needed? It was a 2.7. So I think he upgraded 3 pounds on that catch right there. I believe that's what it was, guys. All right, so he's sitting on 555s too. Well, what's his name had quadruple 5s, but where's Kyle Welcher sitting on a 555, but he has that 8.8-pound, 2-ouncer. So yeah, he's sitting kind of lovely right there. But now he has to upgrade a 5.1. But he's sitting in that top 10. Let's see how deep into the top 10 he is. So he's sitting at 84 pounds, 7 ounces. And the person right behind him is sitting at 83 pounds, 14 ounces. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. 84 pounds, 7 ounces. I thought I said 87 pounds. All right. And 83 pounds, 14 ounces. So what is that? 9 ounces. So there's somebody that's 9 ounces right behind him. That's Jordan Lee. You guys know Jordan Lee. He's out there. He's not out here for play. He's like, I'm going to make some things happen. But yeah, so he's sitting up here. He has to upgrade a 410, a 4-pound, 10-ouncer in order for him to get up here and head back into that top 10. So yeah, so that may be a little tough too. But look at this. He has been playing out there today, guys. He's sitting on a 7-pound, 7-ouncer. So he's putting in some work. He is putting in work out here on this lake. But yeah, all right. So now we just need Milliken. We need Milliken to step on up here. So shout out to I'm in a slump. He has his partner up here, Trey McKinney. He's well into the top 10. So come on, I'm in a slump. Can you root? Where's I'm in a slump at? Can you root for Milliken just a little bit? We have Kyle Welcher in there. Maybe all he needs is I'm in a slump to just be like, oh, okay, I don't like him. But okay, it'll be okay if he makes in the top 10. What do you think? I'm in a slump. Can you just root for him just a little bit? Just a little bit. All right. Let's see what else we have, guys. So yeah, we're just in here having some fun with it, guys. All right, let's see. Where were we at? Guys? Let's see. I was just scrolling through here, taking a look at this leaderboard. But yeah, there we go. Shout out to Kyle Welcher. Man, wasn't he just sitting in? Okay, he was in 18th. There you go. Yeah, he was in the 18th slot. So he jumped from 18th to 10th with that catch. So these weights are kind of tight, guys. These weights are tight. And I think Milliken still has a very nice upgrade that he needs to make. Yeah, he's sitting on that 3.0. So yeah, he definitely needs to get rid of that. But like I said, let's see, where is he at? So Milliken is at 80 pounds. He needs another, what was that, 4 pounds, guys? Yeah, so he needs another 5 to 6 pounds. So he needs to find 5 to 6 pounds in these weights right here. So he needs to cull at least 2 of these fish, guys. He needs some 6s. Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
he needs some 6s on this board, guys. That is what we need. Need some 6s on there for Milliken. All right, let's hop back into the chat. Let's hop back into the chat and see what you guys are talking about in here. Let's see. All right, so Jim says Randy B saw that video and made a bunch of response videos and probably went through 3 boxes of tissues. Oh man, he's all good with it. He's all good with it. I mean, all it is just people expressing their thoughts and opinions. I mean, that's what we do over here too, right? All right, let's see. So Jason says, hello world. What's going on, Jason? Glad to have you checking in. All right, Kevin says, does perspective take the place of the 360 now? I would say no, it does not take the place of the 360 for the simple fact that the 360 still gives you that 360 degree view of structure that is around your boat. That if you are using the perspective mode, I don't know the degree of the angle that the perspective mode covers, but let's just say it's 60%. It has a 60% window, and it's not, I mean, a 60-degree window and not 360. You're still going to miss a lot of cover if you're running the perspective mode, but it does give you the live imaging, and that's what Scott Martin was just using. And I mean, he showed how somebody can get out there with these live systems and make it happen shallow once you get those dialed in. And for anybody running the Humminbird systems, I did put out a video where it shows you how to get your landscape mode. Let me just see if I can find it real quick for you guys. So yeah, we do I kind of multitask in here. We're still keeping up with these stats. We're seeing these stats move up and down. We're getting people in the chat. You guys are rooting for your top person, but also, we're going through and reviewing some other content. Let's see, Money Bass, what was it? 360 mega 360 setup. And so basically I show you guys how you can let's see, hold on one second. Here we go. Look at your partner Money Bass. This was 3 years ago. I was showing you guys how to set these systems up. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just show you guys this real quick, because that's another thing we do on this channel. We do cover a lot of electronics content and things like that. There are a lot of people that reach out to me and, oh, okay, wait a second, guys. Wait a second. Things are moving. We're over here moving. We're shaking. Let me go back in here and check this poll, and then we'll change it out. All right. So the question that we have is, are they going to break 100 pounds today? So will that 100-pound bag, I mean, not bag, but 100-pound weight be broken today? Will somebody break that? And we have 64% says yes, that somebody is going to break 100 pounds today. And then we have 36% that says no, they will not. All right, so that was that poll. And for anybody just tuning in, this is a live show, very interactive. And let me just check something real quick, because I saw some things that just changed. So just bear with me. Let me see. What is everybody looking at? I have to stay up on things when I'm here. These YouTube streets, there's some things that kind of pop up, and you have to be taking a look at it. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to, hold on, where did they go? To Bassmaster. Check it out, guys. Big shout out to Bassmaster. Bassmaster himself was in the chat, checking everything out over here, having some fun with us, guys. So I don't think Bassmaster is going to put who their favorite anglers. Do they do that? Do they play favorites? Do they put their favorite? Well, I guess they do, because they're playing fantasy fishing, the fantasy fishing league over there. All right. So right now, what we're talking about is, does perspective mode take place of the 360 now? And the reason why we're talking about electronics is because that is a kind of a hot topic right now. I mean, it's been that way for a while, but more so recently with a lot of these weights that we see coming in. So we have Kyle Welcher still sitting. He's holding his spot in that 10th place. Man, yeah, got to stay in there, Kyle. Got to hang in there, buddy. All right, so Ben Milliken still sitting in that 10th place. I mean, in 15th place. But now let's take a look and keep our eye on Kyle for just a second. All right, what I'm doing, guys, is just going to share my screen. Let me drop this down. So that question is, does perspective mode take the place of the 360 now? I would say no, because the 360 still gives you that full view all the way around the boat. But the perspective mode gives you that live view. All right, so just bear with me. Let me see. Let me share this right here. And what we're going to do is just take a look at the Humminbird Mega 360 real quick. And so this is a video that I put out a while back, and we're just kind of giving you guys some information as far as being able to get your units set up. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Here we go. Let's see what your partner Money Bass is talking about. So we're talking about 360 right now, guys. Does the perspective mode take the place of 360 now? And so what do you guys think in the chat? Anybody that is running the 360 and running perspective mode or landscape mode, whatever it's called on the system that you have, whether it's Garmin, Humminbird, or Lowrance, do you think that mode will take the place of 360? And what I'm saying is no, not necessarily, because that 360 still allows you to see cover and structure around the boat that you may miss if you do not have that 360 imaging. All right, so let's just take a look, guys. This is for people that were looking to get that 360 dialed in. All right, hold on one second, guys. Let's bring that up like that. Drop that down. Now let's take a listen, see what you think. So you can see that with your eyes. You can actually see it coming down into the water. So you know what you want to do is to get that 360 mega imaging unit to pretty much show you the same thing that you're seeing with your eyes. So as we come down here, I've been moving around so you can see the curves. You can see pretty much the details and everything in there. But like I said, I'm moving around right now, so I'm gonna. And real quick, this is the Mega 360. I'll pull up another one in just a second that shows the landscape mode for the Mega Live, where I dialed that in too. But just wanted to show you guys that are running the 360. If you're not getting a good picture, this is what you can do to get that system set up. Going to get out here and try to get stationary and just tweak some of these settings. But this again is a starting point for you whenever you first get on the water. Just pull right out, turn back around, and come straight out to the ramp, because you know what's under the water, and use that as a guide to tweak your settings. So basically, you want to pull up as shallow as you can get so that you can actually see the curve and everything like that, and just so you can match that up with what you are seeing on the units. Those are the settings that I have, but again, everybody may need to tweak it to what their liking is, depending on how well you can see and all that kind of stuff. But I just pull in shallow first, and you know at the beginning of the ramp you'll be able to see the curve as it comes into the water and everything. And at the end of each ramp, there will be like the leftover concrete, rocks, and gravel and things like that. So as you move around, you're just basically tweaking your contrast and your sensitivity and getting those to where that picture looks the best for you. So that way, once you get out on the main lake and start fishing, you have a reference point, and you can just tweak things a little bit further from there. All right, so that's enough of that one, guys. Let me just take a look. Let me bring that down real quick. All right, so the other one that people will be interested in, and that is basically a video from my channel. If you want to know more about getting your Mega Live, your Mega 360 dialed in, just search Money Bass Mega Live 360 setup, and that will bring that up. And the other one that someone was asking about was the Mega Live setup for the landscape mode. So hold on one second. I'll show you that one also. And now that they've done that 1.30 update, I do need to go back out there and kind of dial that in a little bit, because I haven't done anything with that one recently. All right, let's see, guys. All right, all I'm doing right now, and I'll bring the stats back up in just a second, just taking a quick intermission. I think they have about 1 hour left to fish, something like that, guys. So we're going to pull those stats back up and just take a look and see where they're currently at. All right, here we go, guys. Let me bring this up. And now what we are taking a look at is the question someone asks is, does perspective take the place of the 360 now? My answer is not really. I don't think so, but let's check in the chat. In the chat, there may be somebody that thinks differently, so we'll see. All right, so let me bring this up and just take a look at this video that I put together. And if anybody wants to see the full video of how to dial in your landscape mode for the Mega Live system, just type in Money Bass Mega Live landscape, and it will be one of the first videos that come up. And just keep in mind, guys, I have a lot of electronics content on YouTube. So if you search Money Bass and then type in anything after that you're trying to figure out, there'll probably be a video that I put up for it. So if you put, for example, Money Bass Mega Live, you will get a lot of content that shows you a lot of details and things like that that could help you out on the water. But let's just take a look at this and see what you guys think. 360 setup and the landscape mode. So one of the reasons why I say it is a good idea to get things set up at a boat ramp is because you can use things that you can visually see without your electronics in relation to what you're seeing on your electronics to get everything set up. So the first thing is you can see the concrete curbs. You can see the concrete ramp coming straight into the water. That's one thing that you can do right at the ramp. And if you look around, there's some rocks right here. So you can actually see the rocks that are out of the water, the rocks going into the water. So that will allow you to scan those rocks on your side scan 360 and also your Mega Live just to get those set up. If you look into this cove right here, you can see a bunch of laydowns. So you're pretty much being able to see all of the type of structure and cover that you will run into on the lake. So there's another point with some rocks that you can see out of the water, and you will actually be able to see those same rocks to a certain depth in the water out here, since it's very clear. And that gives you an idea of, whenever you're looking at different size rocks, boulders, and things like that, how they look in relation to the actual screen that you're seeing whenever you're looking on your whatever setup that you're working on. So for today, we're going to be taking a look at the landscape view. So as you can see right here, there are the curbs going into the water. I'm kind of at an angle from it. And what I have found is, whenever they're going sideways like this, I think it gives a little bit better return because it's hitting right off of the side of the curb as opposed to going straight onto it. And looking at your Mega 360, which gives you a lot clearer image, like I was saying before, you can pretty much see all of the details. So let me let this update again since I swung around. That's why it has that little curve to it right here. All right, so now you can see this is at the end of the ramp where they dumped the extra concrete and things like that. So you can always see that type of gravel and just old concrete and things like that. And you can clearly see the end of the ramp. There's the curb and everything. So now whenever you come up to your landscape view, you know what you will be looking at. So this right here is off to the left of the boat. And basically once this updates, you can just turn your trolling motor head to that exact same location, and it will show you on your screen what you're looking at on there. And so the settings that I currently set up basically show this area up here very well. So all right, there we go. So that was just a quick peek at that, but hopefully that kind of answered your question. Does perspective mode take the place of 360? So that kind of shows you the perspective mode with landscape mode for the Humminbird system versus the 360. That 360 will let you see all the way around the boat versus that landscape mode, which shows you, I'm not sure how many degrees that shows right there, but let me just drop this down real quick and let's hop back into the stats real quick. And like I said, make sure you guys continue to get active in the chat. If anybody has any thoughts or opinions on the information regarding that perspective mode versus the 360, drop that in there. Help them out a little bit. And the other thing, the poll. Let me change that real quick. All right. So the question that we have is, are they going to break 100 pounds today? We have 66% that says yes, they are. 34% that says no, they are not. All right. So now let's end that poll and make sure you guys continue to get active in the chat. If you are just joining the live stream, please hit the like button on the way in. It really, really does help the channel out, guys. If you find value in the content, if you're having some fun, some little bit of entertainment, some education with this content, make sure you hit that like button, guys. All right. The other thing that we're about to do is change this poll. Since we did start talking about electronics, and that is one of the hot topics that's kind of been around for a while. It kind of changes, goes up and down as new updates, new pieces of equipment come out. But let's see who is running Garmin, Lowrance, and Humminbird. So let's see what electronic. So what live imaging system are you running? And those are going to be Live Scope, Mega Live, and then of course we have Lowrance Active Target. And I have not seen any footage of anyone during these elites of them showing any active target footage. Has anybody else? If you have, just put that in the chat. All right, so that poll is live and in action, guys. This is an interactive show, so I'm constantly in the chat. You know, we're updating this live leaderboard, so we're keeping track of that. And we have these polls. We have a lot of things going on in here, a lot of different things that keep your eyes entertained that's going on. So let me pull the leaderboard back up because that thing is moving. It changes a lot. Don't want to miss any of the good info in here. Let's see. All right. Bring that back up. All right, guys. So let's take a look. Let's see where we're at. So as expected, Trey McKinney is still sitting in first place. He has 97 pounds, 5 ounces. All right. Then we have Tyler. We have Stetson, Justin, Tyler again, Kyle, Patrick, Wesley. All right. And look at that. Like we said earlier, we have 2 Kyles sitting in the top 10. Wesley Gore, Justin Atkins, Maddie Wong, and Kyle Welcher. All right, there we go. So Kyle is sitting on that 84 pounds, 7 ounces. But right behind him, it was Jordan Lee, and it still is Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee says, hey, I have 83.14. I'm not going to just let you slide away from me like that. All right, then we have JT Tompkins. Wait a minute. Did he take over the Big Bass leader? Let's just take a look and see. Oh, yeah, he sure did. JT Tompkins came in with a 9-pound, 1 ouncer. All right. Big shout out to JT Tompkins with that 9-pound, 1 ouncer. All right. Sitting in what place is he currently in? 12th place with 22 pounds, 14 ounces. So he is just out of the cut, guys. So they are battling for that top 10 spot. The top 10 will fish tomorrow on day 4. And I think I might just be back again, you know, since we're having some fun in here. We're always sharing some information, thoughts, and opinions on everything. So having some fun with it. All right, let's see. Where were we at? All right. Okay, there's the man that, you know, made some things happen over there at, what was it, Toledo Bend? Uh-oh, somebody moved. Oh, Milliken. Milliken got dropped down one more spot. Somebody came in and got him. Let's see who had a new catch. It must have been JT Tompkins. I think it was JT Tompkins came in and bumped Milliken down one slot. All right, let's see, guys. But our partner Cal is still in the top 10. Is he going to hang in there? You got to hang in there, Cal. We want to see you out there tomorrow. All right, so Milliken, we still need you to get rid of that 3-pounder. If he gets a 5, let's say if he gets a 5, well, that'll upgrade him 2 pounds. That'll only put him at, somebody else just moved. Milliken just got bumped again, guys. Got bumped down to 17. All right, got bumped to 17. So he's sitting on 84 pounds, and I mean 82 pounds. And I think he needs a strong 85 pounds to make it into that top 10. So he needs to cull out 2 fish. He needs to get 5 more pounds in the works, guys. All right, let's see what else is going on. Let's hop back into the chat real quick, and the poll. The poll right now, you guys are getting a little active in the poll. So for anybody just tuning in, this is a live show. The live stream is happening right now. For those of you catching it on the replay, one of the things that you miss out on is the live chat. This is one of the best chats on YouTube, guys. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we get together, talk about hot topics. We talk about electronics. We talk about just fishing in general, just different topics depending on what you guys want to talk about. We have guests that come to the show. We've had Ben Milliken on the show. We've had Randy Blockett. So, you know, kind of button heads sometimes. We've had the Bass Geek. We have Mikey Balls. He'll be coming up shortly. So we talk about a lot of good topics, guys. So we have some fun over here. So make sure you hit the like button on the way in. And the other thing is participate in the poll. So the poll that we have currently running is, what live system are you running? The options are Garmin Live Scope, Humminbird Mega Live, or Lowrance Active Target. So I'll let that run for a little bit and we'll come back to that poll. Like I said, these are very interactive. So that poll is up and running. Let's hop into the chat. Hold on one second, guys. Let me just make sure that we are good. All right, there we go. Yeah, make sure you guys participate in the poll. Wow, it is even across the board right now. It is even across the board. So yeah, get active and let us know what electronics live system you guys are running. All right, let's see. John says, Jim, then Randy made 5 videos about it. Oh yeah, you guys are talking about that co-angler situation, the situation of the video that I put out. And like I said, that thing is kind of going viral right now. It's still a lot of people looking at it, a lot of comments coming in. All right, let's see. John says, oh, sorry, you already said that. My bad. All right, Jason says, I am Randy Blockett. I am Randy Blockett. All right. Jason Riley said, this is my burner account. Oh, no. Jason, come on, man. Come on, man. Talking about this is the burner account. Man, let me get caught up in the chat. You guys have been moving. Let me just try to zoom through these real quick. A lot of times what I'll do, guys, shout out to the money team. Those are the members of the channel, guys. 1 second. Let me just check something real quick because I'm always into something. There's always something going on. All right, 1 second, guys. Let's see. Somebody reaching out to. Okay. All right. So we have somebody heading out to the lake. All right. So I think I might need to head out to the lake too, guys. I've been talking about fishing. It's making me kind of want to get out there and check some things out. So I might have to do that. See if I can slide out there for about an hour or two. And I actually do on the water live streams too. Lately, I've been in the studio a lot. Generally, at least once a week, I try to go out and do a live on the water. Today, I've already done the live in here. You know, doing the on the water lives is fun too. But I found that when I get out there and do the on the water lives, I'm showing you guys a lot of electronics live and in action. We're tracking baits, we're tracking fish, we're doing all of that stuff. But really, I'm not really fishing. I'm not really fishing that much. I'm in the chat. I'm in the comments. And we're having some fun out there like that. So if I go out there today, I probably won't do a live. But what I'm about to do is the members of the money team. Those are the members of the channel. Whenever I start getting backed up with the comments, because a lot of people are getting active, I try to just go through and get caught up by reading the members of the channel. Anyone that you see that has the badge next to the name, those are the members of the channel. I'll read those chat messages so that we can get caught up real quick. But let's just go through here and see if I can get caught up, and then we'll hop back into the stats a little bit. And if there's anything that somebody wants to bring up as a poll question, make sure you drop that in the chat and I can pop that up there as the next question. But right now, the poll is, what live system are you running? Live Scope, Mega Live, or Active Target? Right now, we have 36% are saying Live Scope, we have 29% are saying Mega Live, and we have 36% are saying Active Target. So right now, Live Scope and Active Target are tied at 36%. Mega Live has 29%. I personally am running Mega Live. So that's what a lot of the content that I have here is going to be about. I just completed the 1.30 update. So if anybody's interested in that, just search Money Bass Mega Live 1.30. And you'll see some great content, bait tracking and things like that. If you're trying to get your system dialed in better, I may be able to help you out with that. All right, so let's see. John G says, oh, okay, here we go. All right. All right, let's see. You guys are going through here. I'm just kind of shoot through these comments real quick. You want to see me use Live Scope? Jason talking about this is the burner account. All right. Let's see. I'm just trying to shoot through here. Anyone live scoping can do it. Even my chickens in the backyard. Oh my God. He said even a chicken can get out here and get out there and start sniping with live scope. All right, let's see. Jason says, you can't just say guys and gals. There are multiple genders. We're talking about fish. All right, what's going on? Okay, John hit the like. Chris hit the like. Barry hit the like. Yeah, if you guys could hit the like button for me, like I said, it really does help the channel. And as I see, we're kind of inching up there. We're getting better, guys. Can I get 6 more people to to hit the like button and drop the word like in the comment section once you have hit that like button, guys. It really does help the channel, and I really, really do appreciate it. You know, if you're finding a little value in it, that's all I ask. Just tap that like button for me. All right, let's see. All right, Kevin. Yeah, Jason is in here having a little fun. All right, kudos to Todd Driscoll. So this is Samuel Schultz says, kudos to Todd Driscoll and his team, Texas Fisheries. Oh, yeah, good deal with that. Jim says, at Lake Fork, anything can happen. They just need to be in the top 10 at the end of the day, at the end of today, tomorrow. Anyone who made the cut can win. That is right. So let me just hop in here again and let's see. Milliken, he's still sitting in 17. Where's our partner Kyle Welcher at? Somebody moved. Ah, no, man. Oh, my goodness, guys. They got him. They got him. They bumped Kyle Welcher out of the top 10, but it's still close. It is close. So Kyle has 84 pounds, 7 ounces. That top 10 is 84 pounds, 13 ounces. We need Kyle to cull a 5'1". Man, that's gonna, well, I mean, I say that's gonna be tough, but I mean, as we see, he's sitting on quadruple fives right now. So he has all these 5-pounders in here. We need a 7, Kyle. Go ahead and hook us up with a 7 and make sure you solidify your place in that top 10. That's all we need. What do you guys think Kyle Welcher is out there throwing? What bait do you think Kyle Welcher is throwing and catching these fish, guys? All right, so Jason says, you guys just need my old school flipping jig and a jitterbug. All right, got to get that jitterbug out there working. I heard that those were coming back. Is anybody out there throwing a jitterbug these days? All right, let's see. Jason Riley says, too many meat eaters using live scope. Uh-oh, not the meat eaters. Man, you can catch some vegetables with live scope too, can't you? Go out there and catch you some seaweed. All right, Bobby Swain says, where's Ben Milliken at in this tourney? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Ben Milliken. All right, so this was a minute ago. I'm trying to get caught up in the chat real quick, guys. So Ben Milliken is currently sitting at 17th. Lucky, hit that like button for me. Really appreciate it. All right, Jason says, I can't stress enough they need to do away with the co-angler position. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, Jason. Jason said, this is a burner account. You know who I really am. He said, I can't stress enough they need to do away with the co-angler position. Coes need to offer the boater all the fish. If the boater wants to double back and fish that brush again, let him do it. That's the boater's fish. Jason says, I can't stress enough. All right, shout out to Jason. He is in here putting in some work. Kevin says, just turned 19 on Monday. All right, so that is, goodness. What are we talking about? That was Trey McKinney. I'm in here laughing, guys. I'm losing my train of thought. All right, so Jason just put scoper. That's all he has to put, scoper. All right, Jason says, all I need is my flasher. Just give me a flasher. Don't need the scope. All right, Bobby Swain says, and a 3-1. All right, so we're talking about the weights of what people need to call out. Gary Sims says, sucks that the live on Bassmaster YouTube is not working. Was nice for the Toledo, although it was spotty. Yeah, it was kind of spotty. Had some shaky coverage over there. Lucky says, is that what is that? Jank juice color good and clear of muddy water? What is that? I don't know what you guys are talking about in here. Bobby Swain says only top 10 fish on Sunday. That is correct. So it is a battle for the top 10. That is why we're into it like that. Everybody's looking. That leaderboard keeps updating and changing on us. All right, John says, okay, earlier I said I not only like it, I love it. Was to you because you said hit the like button, hence my comment. All right, really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support. Let's check the likes. Did 6 people hit the like button for me? All right, I need about 4 more people to tap that like button. Can you hit the like button and hit a like in the comment for me? All right, Lucky says those 6 cents whales as trail on moving baits are killer for me. I like their crankbaits as well. Caught 2-pound walleye on a 6 cents crankbait. All right, so yeah, sounds pretty good out there making it happen. Kevin says McKinney just turned 19 on Monday. Wow, okay, man. Bobby Swain, weights are down. Are the weights down, guys? I'm not sure. All right, let me see. Terry says got the white and blue hoodie. Oh, okay. All right. So white and blue instead of the red and blue. I might have to go and check it out. So what we're talking about is DEF fishing apparel, guys. So if anybody, kind of likes the hoodies, wants to back a military brand, go and check out Def Apparel Fishing. That's what we're talking about here. And the material is kind of unique to me. I mean, I really like the material that this is made out of. All right, let's see. Jeff says, yeah, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Okay, go Kyle. There we go. All right, love it. Let's see. Lane switching with the paint dripping says, oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Welcher hit that top 10, but now he got bumped. He's currently sitting in 11th. But can he do it? Will he do it? All right. So Alex says, I live on Justin Hammer's home lake, Tuscaloosa. Got to root for the homeboy. Oh, yeah. Got to root for him. Got to root for the Justin Hamner. I keep saying Hammer. But yeah, Justin Hamner. All right. Bobby Swain says he's looking for better than a 5-1. There we go. Yeah, he needs to beat that 5-1. I mean, he needs to go ahead and just, put a 7 on the boat, just so, go ahead and get rid of all the speculation. All right. John says Firecrawl trailers are great and on red swim jigs too, like Kristen Fisher had in her video. All right. Yeah. So Kristen Fisher, that's the kayak lady, the kayak gal out there making some things happen. Maybe she can come on the show. Somebody knows her. Hey, we can come on here and talk about some kayak fishing. And I know recently she was talking about going to the co-angler side of things. And we see how the co-angler conversations are going nowadays. So yeah, I mean, it'd be an interesting perspective. All right, so fishing with Bam. What's going on? Fishing with Bam says my fantasy fishing roster is taking a beating today. Oh man, you're not getting the beat down, are you? All right. Fishing with Bam says Lowrance Active Target 2 can run 2 in landscape at the same time, but still doesn't give you 360. That is correct. I forget the degree. So that is right. So you are dropping a lot of loot to get 2 transducers on the front running that. And it's probably closer to like a 1. I think it's a little more than 180, right? But it's not a full 360, but you're dropping a lot of money to get 2 live transducers on the front, and both of those have to be in landscape mode. So then you still will want forward mode. So now you're talking about having 3 transducers on the front of your boat. Goodness, guys. It's getting kind of crazy out here in these YouTube streets. All right, Jim says only about 1 hour left to fish. So that was about 30 minutes ago. So then maybe they have about 30 minutes left. All right, Country Living and Fishing says, why I gotta be so expensive? The little guys still do it the old way. Oh yeah. You still have to get out there with a worm and a hook. Go out there with a shovel, flip some rocks over, dig in the dirt a little bit, get you some worms, some wormy worms, and catch you some fish, man. It's all good. As long as you feel that tap on that hook. It's still fun. All right. So Country Living says, how is everyone? I just bought a Lowrance Hook 12. I'm getting fancy. All right. So he's running it up. He's dropping a few dollars and cents. All right. Fishing with Bam says, I ran a Hook 9 for 9 years. That's a great unit. Kevin Duncan. Let's see. I'm a Lowrance guy myself. And with all this stuff coming out, it's hard to keep up. Plus, I'd like to just stick with Lowrance when upgrading. Oh yeah, guys, I'm about to tap out. I think your partner Money Bass is tapping out. I don't know if I'm going to even try to keep up anymore. I think I'm done, guys. Unless something comes along that just really catches my eye, then, they might dig into my pockets a little bit. We don't know. All right. Country Living and Fishing says, I like this Hook 12, especially with the downscan overlay it has. All right. So we're just going through the comments real quick, guys. Just getting caught up. Like I said, welcome to the show. I see we have some new people tuning in. If you're liking the content, finding a little value in it, make sure you hit that like button for sure and hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do these pop-up live streams. I will be back live and in action again tomorrow following the day 4 coverage of the top 10 elites. So we're going to have some fun with it. All right. And let's just hop back on the leaderboard real quick and see, because this thing has been changing a lot. But now with the weights that we currently have, I can see that it's going to be hard for these guys to kind of upgrade, because we have guys that are needing to upgrade 5-pounders. All right, hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. One second, guys. All right. Taking a break, guys. Taking a break. Just a second. All right, had to send out a quick update on something. Had to send out a quick update. It was very important. All right, so yeah, so looking at these weights and with the current fish that they have and the times on these last catches, but you never know. I don't know how they're doing this, guys, because what we see on this leaderboard and what we see at the end of the day, these weights move around. So I don't know if we're necessarily getting all of the updates. So if somebody knows about that, drop it in the comments. Let's see. We're just looking to see if anybody else. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Kyle Welcher. So Patrick Walters just got bumped out of the top 10. Kyle Welcher is no longer in 11th. He is in 12th place with 84 pounds, 7 ounces, and he needs 85.12. So now he needs, what is that? 1 pound, 5 ounces. So he needs 1 pound, 6 ounces. So he needs to upgrade. And in order for him to get that 1 pound, 6 ounces, he is going to need a 6. What is that? A 6'7". He needs a 6'7", guys. Oh man, that's ugly. But I mean, I guess in relation to the lakes that we're normally used to seeing, that may be the equivalent of catching like a 3-something pounder maybe on another lake. So on this one, I think it's still very doable, even though for the normal people out here with just normal lakes, Lake Fork is kind of a that's kind of a different type of animal right there with the size of these fish that these guys are catching. So yeah, I think it's still very doable. Where's our partner Milliken at? Looks like Milliken may have got bumped down just to wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Wait a minute. Do you see it? Do you where oh my God, guys, do you see it? Do you see what is going on here? What do we have here? We have Ben Milliken just bumped into the 8th spot. Oh my goodness, guys, I gotta hit the siren again. What do you guys think about that? Wow. Wow. How much time do they have left, guys? Look at this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. What did our partner Milliken do? Look at him smiling. Look at the smile. Hold on. Look at the smile. Look at the teethuses. He's like, hey guys, look at my smile. Look at my teeth. Check me out. Let's take a look at Milliken. Milliken came. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you see what he did? It's like, you know how you like, now do you see what I did here? Milliken is like, do you see what I did here? I went ahead and solidified this spot with this 9-pounder. I went ahead and hit you with a 9-pounder. A 9-pound 10-ouncer, guys. A 9-pound 10-ouncer. Who wants to drop Milliken in the chat? You have to drop Milliken in the chat, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Put Milliken in the chat. If you don't like Milliken, put I don't like Milliken in the chat. But either way, drop Milliken in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. A 9-pound 10-ouncer. Put him in the 8th place spot with 29 pounds 2 ounces. This is what we were talking about earlier. Why does he keep doing it to us, guys? Why is he doing it to us? Why is he doing? He makes us wait. We're sweating. We're wiping the beads of sweat off our forehead like, oh my goodness, what's happening? Yesterday we were like, we saw Milliken sitting on zeros for almost half of the day, right? And I was like, I don't believe it. That's why I put the title of yesterday's live stream. Who watched yesterday's live stream? I put it's a lie. It's a lie because I don't believe it. I don't believe what's happening out here. I don't believe Milliken is out here sitting on these, I said goose eggs, but sitting on these quail eggs. He's not sitting on these zeros out here. Milliken has some fish in the boat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody put I don't like Milliken in the chat. If you're in here and you don't like Milliken, put I don't like Milliken. Either way, put Milliken in the chat, guys. Oh my God. Look at what we are looking at. All right, let's look at these stats. Let's look at the numbers. Milliken is out here talking to us, guys. Who thinks he is out here eating a quail egg? Hold on. Here we go. Who thinks he is out here eating?
To put in perspective,
Who is doing it? Hold on. Wait a second. Where is he at? Where is he at? Milliken is like, hey guys, Let me go ahead and eat a quail egg for you. Let me chew on it. Let me drink some quail juice. Let me drink some quail juice. Milliken said, yeah, bud. Yeah, bud, have some of this quail juice. It's kind of tasty. Kind of tasty. Quail eggs go with 9 younders, 9 pounders.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, guys. Look at that. 29 pounds, 2 ounces. Popped him right up there in the 8th place spot. Are you surprised? Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's hop back into the chat. Let me just slide this up here just a little bit. Actually, let's take a look real quick and just do a quick rundown. So we have Trey. We got to sound the alarm, guys. We have to sound the alarm. Trey McKinney is still sitting in the first place with that 97.5. Are we going to break the 100-pound mark today? Tyler Rivet, he was like, hey, I'm still here, partner. I'm right behind you. Tyler is in second. We have Stetson in third. We have Justin in fourth. We got Tyler. We have Tyler in second, and we got Tyler in fifth. All right, then we have Justin Atkins. He was like, hey, don't forget about me, partner. Then we have Kyle sitting in seventh, but we need one more Kyle in here in these top 10s. We need Kyle Welcher in the top 10, but we have Kyle Patrick in there. And who do we have here? Who do we have here? We have Ben Milliken. We have the Millikens sitting right here in 8th place. So he's like, oh, yeah, let me hit you with that 9-pound, 10-ouncer. Wow. Wow, guys. All right. You know what? I haven't even been watching the live. Let me just update this over here. Did they have footage? Did we have footage of Milliken catching that 9-10? Oh, my God, guys. Do you see Kyle? Do you see Kyle Welcher? Did Kyle Welcher just upgrade? Wait a minute. Did he? He's sitting in 12th place. Was he there before? You know, I've kind of lost my train of thought. That 9-10 ouncer did something to me. All right, so let's see. No, okay, so he's still sitting on quadruple fives. He's sitting on quadruple fives. Need to upgrade a 5-1. Come on, Kyle. Go ahead and hit us with that 6-7. We just need a 6-7 right there. Hit us with that so you can go ahead and join Milliken up there. Y'all can hang out side by side. I wonder if Milliken or Welcher are buddies. You know, I'd like to think that they are. Maybe I'll ask Welcher next time I talk to him. See what he has to say about that. But yeah, come on, Welcher. You have to hop in there with him. We need my 2 partners up there in the top 10. We need you in the top 10. All right, guys. Let's hop into the chat. Let's hop into the chat and see what you guys are in here talking about. Oh, my God. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? All right, hold on, guys. Let me do this. I see there's a lot of things going on in here. Uh-oh, who is this? We have the bass hole. We have a bass hole in here, guys. Let's see. 10K foot view take. Forward facing sonar is bad for anglers in that it takes money out of their pockets via having to run every brand. And as bait companies that don't have forward facing sonar baits lose money. But they just need to just slide some bait pop on there. Just rub some bait pop on your bait. Maybe that'll help you out. All right, but yeah, so I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's changing the industry. You have to change with the times. Change with the times, or just, you know, change the way we do things a little bit. All right, so yeah, so Jim said Cal got bumped to 11th, but Cal, you know, he was moving back up. Yeah, he's moving back up. All right, so yeah, I'm moving through here trying to get caught up. All right, so Country Living Fishing says, let's go, Ben. All right, Country Living, he says, well, it's been fun. Wish y'all luck hooking them lips. God bless and be safe. All right, good day to you too, sir. All right, then we have 916 Wilton says, day 2, Taku Ito Bass Track showed 24.15. Final weight gave him 22. Let me see, was a penalty. Wait a second. Was it a penalty or was it a number error? I don't know. I haven't heard about any penalties. Anybody heard about some penalties? Wow. All right, guys, we have some action going on this Bass Track board. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at, guys? Let me pull up this let me pull up my view over here so I can update and see what they're showing over here. Did they show, you know, did they show Milliken with the catch? Did they show him with the 9-pound, 10-ouncer? Okay, it looks like the live footage is now gone, guys. So it's just us. Just you and I. We're just hanging out, guys. We're in here having some fun. We're having some fun with it. All right, so let's see. We have Rick says a frog if he can. So I think maybe we were talking. That's when you were talking about Kyle Welcher. We're almost caught up. You know, Kyle is out there. He's flipping frogs. Kyle can flip some frogs, skip some frogs. He can make a frog dance out there on the lake. So yeah, we need a frogfish out there, Kyle. Go ahead and make it happen for us. We're looking, we're watching. Milliken is sitting in 8th place, guys. He's holding on to it. You know, he has the tight grip. He's like, I'm gripping that 8th place spot. I'm coming at you. Let's see. So he has a total weight of 87.3. He is 10 pounds, 2 ounces out of 1st place, guys. And we know what this lake can do. He has 1 9-pounder. He has 1 9-pounder. So we need to change this poll question. But let me see if I can get caught up in the chat real quick, since we just had something take place. I mean, that was an egregious catch. He's out there acting egregious. Egregiously catching 9-pound, 10 ounces. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Let me see. Who is this? Totem says Milliken just got a 9-10. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, sir. Ben, top 10. There we go. Fishing with Bam. All right, let's see. Anthony Guy says, I went from Lowrance to Humminbird. The Humminbird is more user-friendly, but the Lowrance overlays are much better. Next upgrade, I'll be going back to Lowrance. All right, yeah. So talk about it, guys. Let you know what. Let the guys know what you think about the units you have. Some things may work for some people, where other things work for others. So yeah. So you never know. You may get some good information in here. All right. So let's see. Anthony Guys also says big girls are definitely out and about these last 2 hours. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We see it happening. It's happening right before our eyes. Richard C says Big Ben at it again. There we go. Then we have Jeffrey Huff says awesome, Ben. Jim F says, yes, sir. MFers. All right. So we have some MFers in the house. How about that? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought? So yeah, we're having some fun in here. How do you guys think that Milliken caught that 9-pounder? What do you think he caught it on? What do you think he caught that 9-pounder on, guys? All right. I'm hopping back in here real quick just to see. Yeah, there's not going to be any footage. I don't even know why I'm checking that out. All right. So let's see. Milliken in 8th. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's sitting 8th place with a 9-pound, 10 ouncer. All right. So let's see. Our Peacock says, wonder what Randy is doing today. I don't get all the negativity. Longtime Bass member, and I feel the shows are more exciting and interesting now with all of these bigger fish being caught. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, some people like this, some people like that. You know, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just get in here and mix it up a little bit. Make the best out of it. And hey, hop into the live chat. Come and check out Money Bass and have some fun with us over here. It's always a great time. Always a great time. All right. So, man, how long have we been running? We've been running for over 2 hours, guys. So I think it's about time to ease on out of here in just a minute. But maybe not. Maybe not. Who is the sponsor of today's live? Who is the sponsor of today's live show? Take a look at the banner down below. Let's see what it says, guys. Let's see what the banner says. It says, special thank you so much to the sponsor of today's show. Who is it? Drum roll, please. It is 10 Plus Sounds. All right. Big shout out to 10 Plus Sounds. He is the sponsor of today's show. With each live stream, what I say is whoever gives the largest super chat or super sticker during these live streams is the sponsor of the show. But apparently some guys have been gifting memberships. So that is what 10 Plus Sounds did. He gifted some memberships yesterday, and those are the members of the money team. The guys that you see that have the banners, not the banner, the badge right next to their name. Those are the members of the money team, guys. So you kind of stand out in the chat. You know, it kind of makes the live streams a little more fun, a little more entertaining. You do get some extra content and some things like that. So there are some perks that come along with it. So big shout out to everybody supporting the channel, and big shout out to 10 Plus Sounds. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go ahead and keep running through these chat messages real quick while we wait for Kyle to go ahead and catch that frogfish for us. So we're waiting on you, Kyle. We know you can do it. Kyle Welcher out here sitting on a 8.2. He has an 8-pound, 2 ouncer sitting in the 12th place. Very respectable spot to be in, but we just need you to ease on up just a little bit. All right, so let's see. Anthony says Milliken has plenty of time or 2 more upgrades. Oh, for 2 more upgrades. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What else does Milliken need to upgrade up here? Oh, yeah. So that's what we talked about earlier. We needed him to get rid of all of those 3-pounders. So we need those at least to be some 5s. We need at least some 5s on there. So let's say a 5'4" and a 5'8". That'll give him 4 more pounds, putting his total weight to 91 pounds 3 ounces, which will knock him right up here in 5th place. All right, so he'll still be in the top 10, but hey, he can do it. He can do it. All right, everybody is shouting it out. Milliken. All right, shout out to Anthony. Then Clay says he's a generational talent. All right, sounds good. Neil said he's awesome. All right, Ty's Trophy Trouton. All right, says MF in the house. What does Peacock say? Uh-oh. Randy just, oh, no, come on, Peacock. What is going on with that? All right, Half Bassin says it's because MF is a hammer. Oh, man, is he? Is he really? Is he really? All right, so yeah, what do you guys think he caught that 9-pound 10-ouncer with? So we'll go with that first. And then I know what I want him to have caught it with. I want him to have caught that with a glide bait. That is what I want to see him doing. I want to see, hopefully, I want to see the footage of that glide bait. I want to see that fish coming over there and wham. That is what I want to see. I want to see it catching on a glide bait, guys. All right, so Neil says, that's a monster. Oh, yeah, it's a monster. It'll give you nightmares. Waking up to a 9-pounder, a 9-pound 10-ouncer is a monster. So one of the poll questions that we had yesterday was, will Ben Milliken catch a 10-pounder? Almost there, buddy. Almost there. So we still have one more day left. We have one more day. Will Ben Milliken catch a 10-pounder? We'll do that one. We'll do that poll again too, guys. But yeah, so hey, tomorrow he might as well swing for the fences, guys. He might as well swing for it because he's already in the top 10. I mean, he's already sitting in a respectable spot. Everything's all good. He's smiling. Take a look at his picture. Let me blow it up for you. Look at that smile. He's smiling. He's over there eating some quail eggs. He's having a good time with it. All right, let's see. Clay Brandon says, what up, MFers? All right. Oh, yeah. You guys are in here strong. All right. Let's see. Patricia Lee Ann Shaw. What is going on, Patricia? Glad to have you back. Big shout out to Patricia. Says, Benny and the Bass. All right, what is that? Oh, goodness, what was that stuff? Benny and the Bass. Dun, 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 dun. All right, good job. Really appreciate that. All right, we have, who is this? We have Bad Bass checking in again. Says your Milliken man, let me see. Your Milliken man crush is shown. Oh, it is. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see. Ty's Trophy Trouton says, let me see. BM. Okay, all right, he's bad. Okay, he's bad. I got to make sure I read some of these comments ahead of time. All right, Fishing with Bam says, in landscape mode, on a fish-obsessed mount, you can throw a buzz bait and see it on forward-facing sonar. Yes, you can. So yeah, and actually I like using my forward facing, especially during the season where they're hitting top waters real good in deeper water. I can track my walking baits and stuff like that with it. All right, let's see. All right, so let's check. All right, where did there you go. Bad Bass says your Milliken man crush is showing. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a man crush. Like I was explaining earlier, he's a YouTuber. Well, to me, he's a YouTuber, guys, and I am a YouTuber. So Kyle Welcher, Ben Milliken, there's some other guys out here, Mikey Balls, Bass Geek. It's like we're all one big happy, unhappy, Randy Blockett. I mean, we're all in the same little bubble, you know, doing the YouTube thing. Some guys have decided to branch off, go to the pro side. So anybody that has a rags to riches type story, you know, it's kind of a fun deal to me. So like even with Kyle Welcher, I mean, I'm having some fun with it, guys. I like seeing the progression of the anglers. So some of the other guys, I don't necessarily, you know their story and things like that. So anybody that I can follow and have a story like that, you know, you have some type of connection to that, you know, to that story and how things have happened kind of plays out. So I'm looking through here and it's, yeah, I see some very popular names, but I didn't really follow them like that. I have been on the YouTube side of things more so than the pro side of following. Even when I was watching pro fishing, I would be watching to see the techniques and to learn things and stuff like that. So that's kind of, you know, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah, I mean, I'm just having a good time, guys. We're having a good time with it. All right. And I mean, you gotta admit that's a 9-pound, 10-ounce fish right at the, you know, right at the buzzer it's kind of an exciting thing. You know it is. You know it is. All right, let's see what else we have, guys. All right, Lil Opinion says, I'm wearing my Money Bass hat. Uh-oh, shout out to my Lil Opinion. All right, has a Money Bass hat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, checking out the gear. I think there's a link. There should be a link down below if anybody wants to check it out. All right, Joe Winkler, what is going on? Shout out to Joe Winkler, a very, very strong supporter of the show. And if you take a look, shout out to the Money Team. Joe Winkler is a member of the Money Team. He says, I almost chucked Ben off for today. Then, boom, back in the top 10. Oh, yeah, sure is. He did his thing. All right, then we have Barry the Sabine King says Ben has a really good chance to move up higher with those 2 3-pounders to Cole. Sure does. All right, good deal. Let me see. Ty says big baits for sure. What does Roy say? Milliken is the Donald Trump of fishing. He's big time, but a man of the people. Oh, yeah, it's all about our peoples. We're all peoples here. You know what I mean? We're just all having some fun. Shout out to all of my peoples. Let's have some fun with it, guys. All right, so Crossfire says Ben has the best opportunity to move up with those 2 3-pounders to Cole. That is correct. That is what we were discussing earlier once we were talking about will that century, the century club mark be hit today? And it's going to be kind of tough. But look, let me check up here and see. Maybe somebody already did hit it while we've been in here kind of clowning around and talking. Okay, we're still sitting at a 97.5. So he needs, what is that, 2.5 pounds? Am I doing my math right? 2.5 pounds. But in order to call 2.5 pounds, he would need to catch at least a 7-pound 5-ouncer because he's sitting on 2 3s, but he has quadruple 5s. For those that don't know, quadruple, that's 4, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-pounders sitting there. So that's what I mean when I'm saying that, guys. Just having some fun with it. That's all it is, guys. Just getting in here having some fun. So the other thing that I mentioned, guys, let me drop this call-in link again. Does anybody want to click the call-in link? I can bring you up on the screen. You can drop your thoughts, opinions, suggestions, just have some fun with it about the tournament for today and shout out your favorite angler. So that's what we're doing here, guys. Doesn't matter who you are rooting for in here. We're all here to have fun and support the anglers that are out there on the water. It's all about fun and fishing. All about fun and fishing. All right, Greg Gunn says jerkbait. So you're thinking that Milliken caught that 9-pounder on a jerkbait. I'm wanting him to come out and say he caught it on a glide bait and then show us what that glide bait is. All right, Joe Winkler says 6 cents provoked shad color. All right. Ty says, or a line through. All right. Jim says, no doubt Milliken caught the 9 on a cricket. but you already knew that, not the cricket. All right. Lil Opinion says it was AI. YouTubers can't catch fish like that. Oh, no, not AI.
Yes, sir.
He caught the fish using AI. The computer made him do it. All right. Jim says, no doubt Milliken caught the 9 on a cricket. Okay. I already got that one. All right, Kevin says the wife wants a Money Bass hat. How can I get one for her? All right, so the link, there should be a link down below that shows the goodness, not apparel, but the merch. So the merch link should be below, but if you just go to my channel and go to the but there should be a merch link below. Just click on that merch link. If not, just go to my channel and go under the merch tab and you should see it there. If you don't see it, just click on it. I mean, just shoot me a message and let me know, but it should be down there. Oh yeah, wearing those Money Bass hats is kind of fun. Kind of like it. All right, shout out to Kevin and his wife. All right, so Lil Opinion says Jim 100% that he caught it with a cricket. All right, let's see. Richard C says a 6 cents bait that he can't show you just yet. Oh no, not the what's the word when they haven't put it out yet? I can't remember the word right offhand, but you know what I'm saying. So he has a secret baits. It's a secret. All right, William says, how's Ben doing? Just tuning in. Oh man, oh buddy, check it out. Check it out. All right, William, here we go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. See. There you go. Boom. Ben Milliken, sound the alarm. He is currently sitting in 8th place. You see this right here? He came in with a 9-pound 10-ouncer. He was like, hey, bud, let me go ahead and slide back up here in my spot. All right, so he's sitting on a 3.8, a 7.7, a 5.5, a 3.4, and a 9-10-ouncer. So what he is looking to call are these 2 3s. Will he do it? All right, let's go ahead and drop the next poll. Will Milliken Cole those 2 3-pounders? All right, so to end the last poll that we did, what live system are you running? So we have 45% of you guys are saying that you are running, well, 46% are saying that you're running Live Scope. 28% of you are saying that you are running Mega Live. I am running Humminbird Mega Live. And then we have 26% of you say that you are running Active Target. All right, so that is the end of that poll. Now let's see. Who thinks Milliken will call those 2 3s? So that is the next poll. Let's see. Start this poll. Should I say one of the 2 or both of the 3s? Will Milliken call his 2 call the 2 3-pounders? What do you guys think? So this is the next poll question. We're just having some fun with it, guys. We're just sitting here for fun. All right. Will Milliken call his... Wait a second. All right. Will Milliken call his 2 3-pounders? This is a live show, guys, so just work with me. You have to do a little bit of typing. All right, so we'll keep it simple, and we'll go with a yes, and we will go with a no. Will Milliken call his 2 3-pounders? Boom. The poll is active. Make sure you guys get in the chat. Hop in the chat. Get active in the chat. It's always a good time. And answer the poll question. Will Ben Milliken call those 2 3-pounders? He has a 3-8 and he has a 3-4. A 3-pound 8-ounce and a 3-pound 4-ouncer is what he has. He needs to call those. He needs to get rid of those 2 fish. All right. So will he call those fish? The poll is up and running. All right, let's see. Lil Opinion says, I've watched bass for over 35 years. Ben is definitely different. Oh, yeah, he's a little different. Yeah, he was different when he was a YouTuber too, guys. He was a little different. All right, Chase says, I'm liking the Joey, what is that? Fuentes YouTube content popping up. Who is that? Who is it? All right, let's see. Joe Winkler says, yo, Miller, Ben has been up to 5th and down to 17th, but just busted it open at 2 p.m. with 2 catches and big bass of the day. Oh, yeah. But you're saying he's been down to 17th. I saw him sitting in 27th. He was sitting in 27th earlier today when I was watching. I just wasn't live yet, guys. But yeah, he has been all over the place. And so Kyle Welcher, he's been making some moves too. Let's see where Kyle is at right now. Kyle is still sitting in 12th. All right, Kyle, we need that frog bite from you. We need that frog bite. All right, Christopher Bray says Milliken is so okay, so he still put the word Milliken in there. So you don't like, we have a Milliken non-fan. It's all good. So who do you like? He said, but in a good way. But in a good way. All right. So who do you like, Christopher? Who are you rooting for in here? I mean, that's what we were doing. We were putting the names of the anglers that we're rooting for in here, and then we were pulling up their stats and seeing where they were at. All right. So let's see. I don't use any technology for fishing. Oh, yeah. He's out there making it happen. He's not even using a rod and reel. He's like, hey, man, I can bare hand these fish. Christopher Bray is a real man. All right. Shout out to Christopher Bray. I'm just playing with you. We'd like to have some fun over here. But yeah, he says, I don't use any technology for fishing. And actually, I mean, when you think about it, guys, it's really just as fun, even when you go bank fishing. I mean, you go out there, get you a few worms, toss it out there. As long as you're feeling that tap, it's a good day. It's a good day, guys. All right. So Kevin Duncan says prototype. That is it. That is it. The prototype. All right. So let's see. Johnny says hangover, and he's got the big bass. So you think he did it with a hangover? I don't think he did it with a hangover. I'm thinking he was using a glide bait. All right, because he wants to watch that click, 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 click. He wants to watch that movement coming across the screen. All right, let's see. Ben Morton says yes. Christopher Bray says the hangover is not a good bait. All right, yeah, I heard you have to fish it right. I'm still using the mag draft. I know a few other baits have come out, but hey, I mean, I have 3 or 4 of those, and it kind of looks similar. So I'll stick with those for a minute. So I'm throwing a mag draft, throwing a Chad shad, and then I have another glide bait that I've kind of been working on. So those are 3 things that I'll be, have tied on, guys. All right. So Ben's using a prototype. Oh, yeah. He can't show it to us. It's the prototype. All right. Sean Turner says, doesn't he have to catch one better before culling a fish. That is correct. So now what we're looking at right here is Kyle Welcher. He has to catch a fish better than 5 pounds, 1 ounce in order to get rid of that fish. Then we have Ben Milliken. He needs to catch a 3 pound, well, something over a 3 pound, 4 ounce. And if you think about it, guys, he is in the top 10 and he is sitting on a 3 pound fish. Let's take a look in here. But before we do that, hold on just a second. Before we do that, I have to stop the show. We have a sponsor of today's live stream and all of these shenanigans that has just been taking place. Shout out to My Little Opinion. My Little Opinion was like, hey, you know, I'm having some fun over here. I'm liking the content. I'm finding a little bit of value and a little bit of laughing that's going on. I kind of like it. Big shout out to Little Opinion is now currently the sponsor of the show. So what I say each week, guys, is whoever gives the largest super chat or super sticker during the live stream is the sponsor of the live stream, because this channel is supported by you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, and people that just hop in every once in a while to see what's going on over here. So let me do a little work. Once again, this is a live show. I have somebody calling me wanting to sell some talents, not talents. What's the other one's called? I can't believe I forgot the name. But anyway, somebody's trying to call and tell me something. But let me get in here and change this banner real quick. You see the banner scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Let me put some respect on Lil Opinion's name. Let me get it typed in here. So like I was saying, guys, this is a live show. So sometimes I have to take a pause for the cause and make some things happen. My Lil Opinion. Well, Lil Opinion. All right, there you go. All right, so now if you take a look at the bottom of the screen, the banner now says special thank you so much to the sponsor of the stream, Lil Opinion. All right, big shout out to Lil Opinion. Hit the channel with the $5 super chat. Really, really appreciate that. All right, so let's hop back in here. Let's hop back into some content. Let's hop back into the chat and see what else you guys are talking about in here. All right, let's see. All right, so the answer to that, Sean, was yes, he does need to catch a better one before he can cull that fish. All right, Joe Winkler says, if you ain't scoping, you be like Uncle Randy and just hoping. But hey, you know, Randy's out here doing his thing. He's fishing the way that he enjoys it. He's having a good time with it. All right, so let's see. What else are we talking about in here? Joe Winkler says maybe one of them. All right, so he doesn't. You said maybe one, not both, but maybe one. All right, Ty says Milliken is #1 in Angler of the Year. Oh my God, let's take a look. He is correct. Do you guys see this #1 all the way over here to the right? He is sitting in the first place spot for Angler of the Year. And if we take a look, let's see, he caught his fish at 202. Okay, Justin Atkins caught a fish at 205, 223. Okay, that was the last catch, that 910. So some other people have caught fish after that, and he's still maintaining that eighth place position. Let's check on Kyle, guys. Kyle Welcher. And just let me know in the chat if there's some other people you guys want to check in on, then I can just drop their name in there. We can pull them up because, hey, we don't all have to be rooting for the same people. It's fishing. We're in here having some fun with it, guys. So drop your favorite angler in the chat and we can check him out and see how he's doing. Or you can just give us a status report. Who is your favorite angler, guys? Who are your top guys out here making things happen? All right, so let's see. Sean says, what's the young man's name that's 19 earlier? He was in first place. Not just earlier, he's still in first place, making things happen. Here he goes. Trey McKinney. This is that 19-year-old guy that is out here making some things happen. He is sitting on an 8-pound, 8-ouncer, currently in first place with 30 pounds even for the day, and a total of 97 pounds, 5 ounces. All right, and want to give another big shout out to the current sponsor of today's live stream, Lil Opinion. Really, really appreciate that. Great show. All right, Dodie Fisher says, I told him yesterday to jerk it. Blue provoke. All right, so he's saying the blue provoke. Let's just take a look and see what a blue provoke is. Maybe I can share the screen. Let's see. Should I share the screen? Blue provoke. This is what you think, Milliken. Wait a second. What is that? Okay, the jerk bait. All right, so that's the blue provoke jerk bait. Somebody else said jerk bait too. All right, so Wayne says, I remember seeing Ben some while back say he was quitting his job to try and make it make a living fishing. You got to support someone like that. Exactly. So that is my point. So that's why I'm having so much fun with the guys. Like even someone like Trey McKinney, when you see, I mean, he's just something different. Trey McKinney is different. He's 19 years old. So as we watch him progress through the industry and through his successes, his struggles, all that kind of stuff, it kind of makes you root for that person. So that's all we're doing today, guys. We're just in here celebrating guys that we kind of like as an angler, like their story, things like that. So yeah, big shout out to Wayne for that comment. Pretty good comment. All right, Roy says he was fishing for BIGS. If he does upgrade, they will be monsters. Oh yeah, you know right now, Milliken is out there slinging for those monsters. All right, Little Opinion says, Money, your show keeps getting better and better. I remember when you only had 1K. Oh yeah, I was struggling back in the day. You know, I was just a little struggling YouTuber. I mean, hey, not that it's too much different now, but we're just in here having some fun with it, guys. But yeah, so I remember the days back trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber count. It was tough. Life was hard. Life was hard trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. All right, so shout out to Victor says Ben could catch fish in a dry riverbed. Guys, a sledgehammer. Okay, so add the sledge, not just the hammer. He's sledging that hammer too. All right, Peacock says Ben caught that bass on a Randy Blockett jig. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a good one. Peacock, you have a few jokes. Peacock is a little comedian. All right. All right. All right, yeah, Peacock, that was pretty funny. All right, so let's see. How do you pronounce his name? Is it let's look him up so I can see it right here, but I think he dropped out of the top 10. But he isn't too far down there. Let's see. Koya Fujita. I hope I'm saying his name right. Koya Fujita. All right, so let's see how he's looking. He's currently in 17th place. Total weight is 82 pounds, 10 ounces. He has 30 pounds, 15 ounces for today. Wow. So apparently just one of these days, he kind of slipped up a little bit and it got him. Look at the numbers that he has. Wow. Look at those numbers that he has. And that's putting him in 17th place, guys. Now that is a very, very respectable day's work right there. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 6 pounds, 9 ounces, 6'4", 6'6", and a 4.7. So yeah, he can easily knock out that 4.7, but he is sitting on a 7 pound, 5 ouncer as his big weight, as his big fish for the day. But that has him in 17th place. All right. So yeah, so Gone Fishing said, I guess that's who you're rooting for. So yeah, good deal with that. Anybody else have a favorite angler that they're rooting for? All right. Roger says, checking in from Massachusetts. Great show as usual, Money. Huge MF here. Let's go. 402. All right, yeah, man, let's get in here and make some things happen and have some fun with it. Everybody's in here rooting for their favorite angler. Then we have Samuel Schultz says, Money Bass, are you going live tomorrow again? Yes, sir. I will be here tomorrow. Let's do it again, guys. Let's have some fun with it.
Yes, sir.
Let's have some fun with it. I mean, look, once again, I was supposed to be out on the lake fishing on Thursday. I stayed in here hanging out with the fellas. Well, the guys and gals in here in the chat. Shout out to Patricia. Shout out to Patricia for checking in. But yeah, we're in here having some fun. You know what I mean? Having some fun. I could be out fishing, but I'm in here instead. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I was trying to get on a little earlier, but you know how things go sometimes. You know how things go. All right, let's see. Crossfire says, imagine if they let 30 fish the last day. Most would break the century mark. That is true. Wow. Yeah, they've been talking about that. All right, so Sean says, I got to go back to work. I just wanted to tell you I really enjoyed watching you and really appreciate what you are doing. All right, big shout out to Sean for checking in. Really, really appreciate it. All right, let's hop back into, okay, so that was the chat. Let's check out that poll. What was the last poll that we put up here, guys? All right, so we're caught up in the chat. How about that? All right, so now the last poll, will Milliken call his 2 3-pounders? We have 53% are saying yes. I believe. 53% say, I believe.
Yes, sir.
I have some faith. 53% have some faith. 49% are saying, nope, it is not going to happen. Not going to happen for your partner, but we have 50. Well, 50. Oh, it's changing a little bit. It's struggling. It's a little battle going on in the poll. 52% are saying, yes, we have some faith. Let's just take a look. Maybe Milliken has already called it. Let's take a look and see. You know how things change on this leaderboard. Things are moving around a lot. But Kyle Welcher is still sitting in 12th place. Have they stopped fishing yet, guys? But I'm pretty sure they may have stopped updating this leaderboard. All right. Milliken held in there. Wow. Wow, guys. Milliken finished up in 8th place, but we won't know for sure until we go to that to the actual weigh-in and everything is finalized. But let's see how big of a lead he has. Well, how strong that hold is. So right now he has 87 pounds, 3 ounces is what we're showing on the leaderboard. And the 10th place spot is 85 pounds, 12 ounces. So he has a decent hold on that 8th place spot, just in case there's a little movement. Just in case there's a little movement, you know, he still might be safe. All right, let's see. Let's see what else you guys are talking about in here. All right, so Joe Winkler says, "Money, you're killing me. I was getting some serious drywall work done. Then I seen your banner. You were live. Work's done." Oh yeah. Oh look, I could have been out fishing. You could have been working. I could have been fishing. But hey, we came in here and had a little chit chat, had some fun with it. So, man, have a little bit of daylight out there. Maybe I can hit the lake. Maybe. All right, so Michael Thompson says, "I'm a brand new subscriber. This is cool. Money, you got a fan for sure." All right, really appreciate that. We have a new subscriber. Shout out to Michael Thompson. He says, oh yeah, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. I'm having some fun with it. All right, Kevin Duncan says, "Keep an eye on Matty Wong since his score tracker isn't updating." Uh-oh. Not a... Okay, well, let's see. But he's still in the top 10. So here he goes right here. He's still in the top 10. So yeah, he still should be good. Oh yeah, Mr. Hawaii out here doing his thing. Yes, and we do not see his stats as far as the fish that he has caught for the day. All right, there we go. That's what I was talking about. So shout out to Kevin Duncan. All right, but he is currently sitting at 85 pounds, 12 ounces. So we don't know what his big fish is or anything like that. All right, Joe Winkler. Shout out to Joe Winkler. He says $5 says you can't get a 5-pounder before dark today. Oh my goodness. Come on, Joe. Why are you doing it to me? Listen, if I go out there today, I would probably just be going out to cast and just feel the breeze and enjoy the scenery and all that kind of stuff. It's already kind of late in the day here. You know, we're on Eastern time. We're on Eastern. It's not dark yet, but we have a few hours left. It's 3:48 here. So if I go out there, you know, sometimes I go out there, guys, and go fish. So this is another poll question. Do you ever go fishing not to catch fish, but just to go out there and just enjoy that process of fishing, even if you're not catching anything? So let's change that poll question. So when Milliken Cole his 2 3-pounders today, we have 52% that says, "I believe." So they're saying that yes, he will. So we will see. We shall see. And I don't think we're going to find that out until the actual weigh-in, guys, because I think at some point they stop updating the weights. All right, so this next poll question, let's just kind of gauge the room. Why do you guys fish? Do you ever go fishing not to catch fish? So you're going fishing, you may or may not catch fish, but that's not really the reason that you're going. So do you ever go fishing? And I'm just wording it like that. Not to catch fish. And let's keep it as a simple yes and also a simple no. Another example of that would be maybe you're just going out to have some fun with your kids or your grandkids or something like that. So the experience of going fishing isn't necessarily to catch fish. It's just to be out there with them and enjoy that time. So do you ever go fishing not to catch fish? Kind of a different type of poll question, guys. So that is live and in action. We have a nice little crowd still in here. So get active on that in that poll, and let's just gauge the room, because the thing is, there are people out here that it may be financial wise, maybe health wise or whatever, that they don't even have the luxury of going out there and spending that time, or you know, they have family members that they wish they could have spent time with, all of those good things. So fishing kind of encompasses a lot of different things, guys. So the question of the day, well, the poll is do you ever go fishing not to catch fish? Maybe you just want to get away. Maybe you just want to go out there and run your boat. Just go flying across the lake, feel the breeze, maybe a bug or two pop you in the forehead while you're flying across the lake. All right, so let's see. What else are you guys saying? So let's see. Sorry, Joe says, sorry, that's a $50 for a 5-pounder. Liz, I know that's not going to happen today, but I'll tell you this. At some point, I will go and target some largemouth with those glide baits on Lake Lanier. So I will be going shallow, not necessarily using my electronics, and that's what I will be doing. So maybe I will, maybe I can check the weather. Maybe just plan on doing something like that for next week. Maybe I'll do something like that. How about that, Joe? Will that work for you? Might have to make that one work. All right. So Michael says, Michael Thompson says, so if he is in 8th with 2 3-pounders, how big are the other 3? All right. So let's take a look. Let's show Michael Thompson what we're looking at, guys. So we're talking about Ben Milliken. So Ben Milliken, he has a 3-pound 8-ounce, a 7-pound 7-ounce, a 5-pound 5-ounce, a 3-pound 4-ounce, and a 9-pound 10-ouncer are his 5 fish that he has currently weighed in to have that 29-pound 2-ounce bag. So your question is, so if he is in 8th place with 2 3-pounders, how big are the other 3? So his other 3 are a 7-pound 7-ounce, 5-pound 5-ounce, and a 9-pound 10-ouncer. So that is what he is looking to upgrade, is a 3-4, which is very, very doable. And I think that by the time we see the final stats that he will have upgraded that 3-4, but because the Bass Tracker may not be updating anymore, we may not know what that updated fish will be. All right, so let's see. Drake says, how about that rookie class? Straight hammers, it appears. Oh, yeah, it appears to be so. Michael Thompson says, never not to catch fish, but sometimes it does happen. But go fishing for a good time. There we go. All right, that fits. All right, let's see. Let me see. He says, Ben, not a, let me see, caught a 9-pounder at 2 p.m. Yep, 2:02 p.m. There it goes. All right, shout out to Patricia. Do you ever fish Flat Creek? Wait a minute, Patricia. How do you know about Flat Creek? What is going on with that? But yes, I do fish Flat Creek. How do you know about Flat Creek? Where are you at, Patricia? All right, let's see. Shout out to Patricia. But yes, I do fish Flat Creek. All right, Byron Richard says, Ben has a 7.7, 9.5, and a 5.5 to go with 2 3s. That is correct. Michael is kind of surprised. He did the Chris Tucker and Ice Cube in Friday. You guys remember that? Some of you may remember that scene. All right. Mike Thompson says, sheesh. Oh, yeah. He's making it happen. All right. Do you ever fish Big Creek? What is going on with this? Where are you at, Patricia? How do you know about Big Creek? Yes, I do believe I have fished Big Creek before. All right, shout out to Patricia. All right, let's take a look at this poll, guys. Who participated in this poll? All right, the current poll question is, do you ever go fishing not to catch fish? And we have 65% that say yes. Sometimes they just go out there for other reasons. It's not even necessarily to catch fish. I do that all the time. I do it a lot, guys. So sometimes I go out there just to test my equipment. Sometimes I want to track stuff on the my live imaging, not expecting to catch fish. I just want to just get things lined up. Sometimes I go out there just to run the lake or just to kind of relax a little bit. All right. And then we have 35% that are saying no, buddy. This is serious business. This is serious business. I'm not out here for fun. This ain't play. No, I do not go fishing not to catch fish. I'm catching fish every time I go. So this is not for play. 33% said that, hey, we do not play. All right, good deal. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Braden says, this is by far the best coverage I've found, even better than the Bassmaster live stream. Oh, my goodness. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean by that? I mean, we're just over here having some fun. And listen, I even dropped a live call-in link. So if any of you guys want to come up, you can click that link and I'll bring you up on the screen and we can even have some more fun with it. And what I always encourage is for people that have YouTube channels to click that link, because people will see you. They'll put the eyeballs on you and be like, hey, who is that YouTuber over there? Let me go check them out. So, it's just a way to let people know who you are, for one. So that's one thing. Sometimes it's just fun to come up here, share some thoughts and opinions. We don't always have to agree on things, but hey, we can still have some fun learning something. All right. Sounds good. All right. Joe Winkler says, Money, are you going to the live weigh-in? Are you mean actually go to it physically? No, that is like 11 and something hour drive for me, but no, I'm not gonna, I won't be back on. I might be out on the lake. I might be out on, wait a minute. We got an update. We have another update, guys. Let's take a look. Ben Milliken. Okay, somebody bumped into 9th. He is still in the top 10. It was Cooper Gallant did it, or Gallant. How do you pronounce that last name? What did Cooper catch? Cooper caught a 7-7. And he said, hey, I'm in the game. Cooper said, hey, I'm in the game. Give me a seat at the table. All right. Then Wesley Gore, he's holding on. He is holding on at 86.5. But who is right behind him with 85.12? Matty Wong. Uh-oh. Somebody did mention Matty Wong. Let me see. Update 250. Okay. So, yeah, Matty Wong has been updated. Sitting at 85.12. He got bumped out of the top 10 guys. Where's Kyle at? Come on, talk to us, Kyle. Where is Kyle at? Kyle Welcher is now in 13th. Still needing to call that 5-1 to make it into the top 10. But come on, we need Milliken to hang in there. Hang in there for us, partner. All right, there we go. Ben Milliken. We have the Millikens. Ben Milliken sitting there in 9th place. All right, so let's hop back into the chat and see what else you guys are talking about. So, no, I'm not going to cover the live weigh-in, but I'll be back tomorrow. We'll have some fun again tomorrow, guys. All right, so let me see. What is this? Mattresses underwater. What is that? Are you a mermaid? What kind of mattresses do you have under the water? All right, it says agree, Braden. And anyway, we can track Milliken is bonus. Okay, all right, sounds good. Got some mattresses underwater. Michael Thompson says, I agree. This is entertaining. This is absolutely gonna grow. I got my eyes on this channel. Hey, really appreciate it. All right, come on back. Let's have some fun. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern is when I generally do my live streams. We cover hot topics. We cover fishing. We cover electronics. We cover all kinds of stuff. We have special guests that come on. So Milliken has been on. Definitely, you guys want to go and check out that Milliken interview. If you did not see it, just search Money Bass Milliken. Also search Money Bass Randy Blockett. There was some things that went along with that one too. There was kind of some things going on, but we've had Bass Geek on. It's been some other people too. I don't want to start naming everybody because I'll forget somebody that's been on the show. But we'll have Mikey Balls coming on this month also. So we'll be talking about being a fishing as a pro versus being a YouTuber. So it's going to be some insightful information. That's kind of what Bass Geek talked about a little bit too. So if you are a YouTuber, or you could be somebody that's fishing or just thinking about getting into the YouTube game, search Money Bass, Bass Geek, and just take a look at that conversation. He put some very enlightening information in that live stream. All right, Jim says, I have a bad habit of not switching baits. I put a new lure on and won't switch it up till I catch one on it. Hey, but that's the thing. You're having fun doing it. Like we said, that pole, it's not always about catching fish. Sometimes I do that too. I went out throwing a Chad shad, a big old, 7-inch swim bait in areas where I knew I wasn't going to catch anything, but I just wanted to throw it, swim it back, just watch the different movements, different cadence of it. All right. So Patricia says, we put 30 trees in Flat Creek in 1985. And you know what? I think I found them. I think I found your trees. I think they're at the mouth of the cove all the way to the back and right. Am I right? Just put a yes in there and let me know if I'm right. I think I may have found it. I scanned Flat Creek. I think I found them. All right. So, and if those are still the same ones, that's been quite a time ago. So, but I think they're still there. All right. Joe Winkler says, no goof today online while you stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna oh, no good. Okay. All right. Got you. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream today, but look, I may not even make it out there. All right. Half Basson says, my 9-year-old Ben is never gonna give you up. Call those 3. All right. Let's see. Is he gonna wait a minute? Hold on a second. No, that was Kyle that I was thinking about. Okay. Okay, it was 2 3-pounders. So he still does have those 2 3-pounders. I thought I had missed it. I thought I had missed something. All right, mattresses underwater says no, that means fish beds. Oh, okay. All right. They're mattress, but okay. All right. I like it. What do you guys think about that? Mattresses underwater. He is a bed fisherman. That is something that I'm just not good at it. I've seen fish on bed. I saw that some years ago, and I didn't even realize that was. I just saw some fish in some shallow water. I was trying to catch them. I mean, this is when I was bank fishing too, but yeah, before I was, into the tournament scene and all that kind of stuff, I just thought they were just fish living and being fish. But yeah, so that so what do you think? So mattresses underwater. Do you think the comparison of bed fishing, basically using your polarized glasses in order to see those fish for bed fishing, is pretty much the equivalent of someone using their electronics to see those fish that they're fishing for offshore? Do you think that those two things are a kind of equivalent? Because people have compared them before, and to me, I kind of think so. I think both of them, you're using something that is not your natural ability or natural, something that's natural to be able to assist you in catching fish. That is what I think. What do you think? What do you think? Mattresses underwater. All right, Joe Winkler says, okay, sorry, money, but I'm out for the day. Going to the wait. See you tomorrow for sure. Great stream as always. All right. Good deal. All right. So Mattresses Underwater says, yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. So you think they're about the same thing. Okay, guys. Like I said, this is a live show. Very interactive. I'm interactive with the chat. I dropped a call-in link. And when you drop a call-in link, guess what might happen? Somebody might call in. Who do we have here? We have Doty Fishing. What is going on, sir? How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing fine. I've been spending all my time today getting my boat ready because I'm headed to Toledo Bend tomorrow morning.
Whoa. Okay. So you're going to have some fun out there.
Yeah, I'm going to go fish all those holes that the pros are fishing.
Oh, my goodness. You didn't scope them out, did you? Already scoped out the spots, found them on the map and everything?
I've been fishing those areas for 25 years.
Oh, okay. So you could look and see the trees in the background, the rocks and all that, the contours, and you're like, oh, I know where that's at. I know where that's at too.
Exactly where it's at.
All right, can you straighten? There you go. Straight. I was just gonna say, just straighten your camera up a little bit. You're good now. Okay, so yeah, so you know where you're headed to. All right. So how often have you fished that lake? Have you been fishing it for a while?
Yeah, I think the first time I went there was 1974.
Wow. Okay, so I think you have a few spots there then.
Oh yeah.
What's the biggest fish you've caught on that lake?
11 pounds.
Wow, man.
Caught it over there where Milliken was fishing the last day in Toro Bay.
Man, okay. Man, so y'all have those lakes with those big monsters in there. Out here, I mean, we have some decent sized fish on Lake Lanier, but I mean, catching some people catch like a 9-pound, like a 7-pound largemouth, a 9-pound largemouth, but you don't hear about it very often. Out here, we catch a lot of spotted bass. So like someone may catch like a 6, somewhere in that 6 range on a spotted bass, which is a very decent sized spotted bass. My biggest one is 5'11" out here, but yeah, you guys out there catching 11 pounders and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of big fish, plenty of double digits.
Man, so have you ever been to Lake Fork?
Oh, probably about 25 times.
Wow. Okay, so which would you like if you had to catch a 10-pounder? Would you go to Toledo Bend or Lake Fork?
Toledo
Bend.
Yeah, Lake Fork's got them. There's no doubt about it. But my God, that lake gets so crowded. I quit going. There's too many people.
So which one do you think has the higher number of big caliber fish like that?
Well, just by sheer lake size, Toledo Bend's probably got 100-fold.
Gotcha. Toledo
That lake's
Bend.
73 miles long.
So does it make it harder to find them though? If you have to. Okay, so I was thinking about sliding out and going to Lake Fork, but maybe I should go to Toledo Bend instead. That might be closer for me. I got to check the mileage out and see.
Okay. Well, if you go, let me know, and I'll give you. There's a hole right close to the bridge and the boat ramp that's produced more 14-pound fish than any spot on the lake. I'll give it to you.
Wow. Hey, we would definitely be in touch because that is one of the lakes that me and some friends of mine were talking about going to. So we might have to do that. Might have to make it happen. Come out there and do some camping and stuff. Wait a minute. Do they have gators down there at Toledo Bend?
Yep.
Okay, so maybe I won't do some camping. maybe I won't do that. All right. So yeah, really. So who are you rooting for in the tournament for today?
Oh, I've been following Milliken. He's, I gave him all my tips, so he's kind of, I'm his mentor.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Doty Fishing, dropping the juice. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate you coming up. Look, I've been running for almost 3 hours, so I need to ease on out of here. I might need to ease to the lake and see if I can get me about an hour or two in fishing too.
Well, appreciate the opportunity to talk.
All right, guys. That is Doty Fishing. Big shout out to him. He is a member of the money team, guys. How about that? How do you love that? I told you when I dropped the call-in link, you never know. Somebody might actually call in and come up. So what we are about here is just having some fun with everything, guys. All right, so let me hop back into the first. Let me pull the hold on, here we go. Let me pull up the leaderboard just to make sure nothing has changed, because like I said, you know, things are changing. Don't want anything to change on us that we're not aware of. All right, so Ben Milliken still sitting, you know, in 9th place, so he's all right. Let's go ahead and check out Kyle Welcher. Where's Kyle at? Uh-oh, Kyle has moved. Okay, he dropped down one spot, guys. He still hasn't added anything. Yeah, he still has that 5-1 that he needs to get rid of, guys. All right, time is ticking. All right, so let's hop back into the chat real quick. All right, we had the poll. Let's end this poll. Do you ever go fishing not to catch fish? We have 56% that says yes, and we have 44% that says no. It's serious business. We're not out here for play. So we have 44% that said no, they do not go fishing to not catch fish. It's all about the fish, all about the fishing. All right, so let's hop back into the chat, guys. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We'll be back doing the same thing, having some fun. Not sure of the time yet. But yeah, we'll be following 10 anglers tomorrow. Hopefully your favorite angler that you are rooting for will be there tomorrow. So we shall see. All right, let's see. Here we go. So Joe Winkler says, let me see, plus glasses are cheating. He said glasses are cheating. But if you ain't scoping, you ain't hoping. Glasses are cheating. You can't use polarized glasses whenever you're bed fishing. All right, Michael Thompson says it's similar, but bedfish are making baby bass, and we need those for the future. Yeah, so that's kind of a tough one for me. It's like whenever you're catching fish on bed, it's like if you yank those fish away and they've already hatched, I mean, what are the chances that those other fish are going to survive? I'm not a bed fisherman, so I don't really know. I'm just tossing out some thoughts, guys. But I would think, yeah, that doesn't sound good. Would you want your mama yanked away when you're like, hey, where's my bottle at? Where's my bottle? I need me some milk. And you look and be like, where's my mama at? All right, Lil Opinion says, when you have caught 82 pounds in 3 days and you're in 18th. Oh my God. Yeah, that is ugly. Who is in 18th? Let's see who is currently in 18th. Oh, they moved around a little bit, guys. Let's check out our guys. Cal is in 14. Milliken is in 9. So somebody else has moved around. Not sure who it is. We don't see any new catches up here. All right. So our guys, you know, they finished pretty good. Both of them are good. 14th. That's still good. But I mean, hey, we want you to be in that top 10. But who is in 18th? Will Davis Jr. has 82 pounds and is in 18th place. So you are correct. All right. Patricia says, take me fishing and I'll show you. So I take it that you know about Lake Lanier. All right. All right. Sounds good. Jim says, I'm jumping out to catch the weigh-in. Thanks, money. And if you see 10 plus sounds, tell him thanks for the gifted month membership. Fish on Jim. All right. Sounds good. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Let's see what else we have in here before we get out of here, guys. Michael Thompson says, go get you some. I got to get back to work. All right. So, yeah, all right. We have Gabriel. Look at Gabriel checking in. Says, living up here in upstate New York, that's a far travel to get to those lakes. I'm sure it's worth it. Seeing those bags in these tournaments. Yep. Good deal. All right. Braden says, I know you'll be fishing that South Holston Spring warm bite. If not, highly recommend best smallmouth bite in the South. All right. And we have one more. Who is this? Wayne says, I once fished. I once went fishing to try and catch a rod and reel I previously lost. Actually, you know what? I did that with a friend of mine about a month ago. He had lost one of his rods. And we were like, hey, let's go fishing for a rod. So like I said, Wayne knows what we're talking about. Wayne knows. All right, guys. So it has been a good day. Had some fun out here with it. Shout out to Clint Perry. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out, but hey, make sure you have subscribed to the channel so you will get the notification. I do not know what time I'll be on tomorrow, but generally I try to do start the live stream whenever they are doing like an intermission where they're not going to be doing updates and things like that on the Bassmaster for Bassmaster. So we can get in here and have some fun with it, share some thoughts, ideas, root for our best anglers, our favorite anglers, guys, and have some fun on this live stream. All right, guys, I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you watch the shows on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern.